voir si ça marche.
Ouais, je te tiens au courant par line. Je te dérange pas plus sur le call. Je te tiens au courant par line si ça a commencé.
Ok, là je vois en direct. Donc j'imagine que c'est bon.
Je regarde. Et ça a l'air bon.
Ça a l'air bon?
Ça a l'air bon. Ouais.
Ok, ok, ça marche.
Salut.
Salut. Ok. What? Can you remind
Got it.
me?
I believe it's working now.
All right. So sorry for the little interruption. Let's see all the games that we have here. Oh,
Okay.
so for the first game of this tournament, we have I Am Priyank against Titan.
Titan. In fact, both of them are actually my students.
Oh,
So
do
both of
you?
them are pretty good. They are like playing very well. So as we can see here, I believe. What do you think about this position, Louis?
Um, I see an advantage for the whites, but when I look at the ranking, I saw quite a huge difference, like 500 elo points of difference. Do you have
Right.
any way to explain that?
Well, Titan has been okay. He is kind of a bit inconsistent lately, but I think he might come back into the game. But well, a huge difference in the position compared with the rating. So you can see here that White is a bishop up and probably a few pawns up as well, right? So I pretty much
Yes,
believe that White is winning the game
2 points and a bishop.
unless yes, two pawns and a bishop. And black's pawn structure is not too good either. For example, look at the
They
tripled
have
pawns on c file.
three
Yes.
amazing points here, but I'm a bit
Yes.
worried about this rook
Rook on
as well,
e5.
or even this
Yep.
one. I don't really know. I'm not really sure about what they are trying to do
Yep.
right now.
Shall we go a few steps back and see how we reached this position, by the way, Louis?
Oh,
Just to let's
yes.
go from the middle game, like move 10 or something. Like
Okay, so we are.
okay, somewhat transposing to the Italian, I believe. Looking at H6, okay.
Oh,
Oh, it's
okay.
over. Oh, it's checkmate.
It's
Wow,
checkmate.
that's interesting. I've never seen a checkmate like this before, but
Beautiful,
okay.
beautiful
Good
checkmate,
matches.
by the way.
That's right. True. This is a
Let's
very
go to the
interesting
second
match.
game. We have MD Pro against Lehanis. What do we have
Okay.
here?
Empty Pro
Wow,
is
position that
oh,
seems also a bit
I think this is almost
complicated for the
game over.
whites.
But okay, there's yep. White can play knight h2 and defend, but I don't know for how long White can defend this position, to be
Uh,
honest.
yeah, I see a bishop here. Can be interesting, I
Yep.
guess.
I think, but queen takes bishop isn't it possible? Queen takes bishop because the knight is
Oh,
defending the queen, right?
yeah. Actually, it's possible. No, it's not possible because they are. Oh no,
So the knight is
the
defending the
knight
rook
is
as well.
defending everything.
Yes, the
Wow,
knight is defend. What a
it,
stubborn knight, defending everything.
defending
So,
everything while
so
while being stuck in this position. Okay.
it's probably maybe just focus on normal development. Like I would play knight f6 and knight g4, but the bishop is hanging as well. Okay, not easy for black to convert this position. And if you notice the time, Lahanes, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Lahanes is having just 1 minute on the clock. So
Yeah,
let
and
me see if we can actually prove.
don't forget as well that the blacks have 3 point advantage. So even
Yep.
if they cannot really convert this position,
Convert
they
this.
still have a certain advantage.
That's right. That's very good observation.
And we
And
have a
it would be much better if the rook was actually on a1 so that he could play rook f1 with tempo and bring the rook into the game. But unfortunately,
actually
the rook is not doing it.
both rooks are not really useful in that position for now.
That's
So
right.
we'll have to
So,
see if they can convert that and activate some pieces of their game. This is
okay,
what the
MD
Whites are
Pro is
trying
doing
to
the
do,
right
obviously.
thing. Yes, of course. I think the best try for White is to activate his pieces, right? And I'm pretty sure that MD Pro is doing a very good job, even though he's a few pawns down. Excellent.
Yes, yes. But there is still like a huge difference on the ranking as well.
Yep,
But I learned from
1700. Well,
the past tournaments that everything can happen in this kind of game.
that's
Let's see
right.
what
For
other game
example,
we
we just
have.
saw the previous. Okay.
It seems like Clement has a little problem about probably his internet, I guess.
He hasn't probably.
Next
He was
one,
a bit late. Okay. Here
same.
shall we aim?
Okay, so we have two games. Oh, we still have like one game left, and it will be the game between MD Pro and Lee Hannis. Let's see how it will go. The
Okay.
advantage that we
So
have
is
some
that the
time.
only game left? I
Yes,
believe that's the only game left, right?
it's the only
Okay.
game left for
So
for this last
shall we
round.
have a small look at the ranking in Pawn Beginners? I mean, the Happy Pawn Beginners tournament, just to see who has won and who has not won.
Yes,
Okay. Wow,
definitely.
interesting. Priyank is definitely the first, and there is Ryan Du with 1 point. I
There
think they
is
all got the
actually
walkover,
a
right?
lot of people in this tournament.
I
Oh,
think this is like actually the highest number of participants in the Happy Pawn Beginner tournament.
for
I've
quite a long time, I believe.
actually never seen 26. Yes, that's true. Usually there will be like 10 or 12, but this time there are 26. So
Let's
that's
see.
great.
Let's see who will be our at least our podium for today. Do you have any favorite? I see that we have someone
Okay.
who
Well,
is
I would, of course, be selfish and choose one of my students. I could say it could either be FIFA Technique or maybe even Srikanth Eminem 26 or I am Priyank. But there are a few higher rated players as well, right? From what I noticed, there are like
mm,
some 1700s. There
we
is
have we have
oh,
here almost 2000.
almost 2000. Who is that?
Um, is Odil John
Odin
Nazarov?
John. Oh, oh, sounds Russian to me,
It
maybe.
sounds
But
Russian.
okay. It's
Okay.
probably from
I,
Russia
I
or
just see
Uzbekistan,
on
but
Liches
okay.
that Liches will have to restart in 3 minutes. I hope that we will
Okay,
not be interrupted by any maintenance.
that's true.
It will be
Okay, so,
unfortunate.
yep.
Okay,
By the
so
way, Louis, shall we have a quick look at the open category tournament as well? I'm just too interested to see what's going on over there, too. So,
um for now we
oh,
have 5 people who already finished their game
okay.
on 18
So,
participants.
yep. Oh, by the way, oh, okay. So, go goes
I can
double
see
seven,
that
double seven. There's, okay.
who
That's
is
nice.
left playing. Okay, we have Paul still playing. We have
Yes.
Jessifer also playing.
Okay, I guess Jessifer is playing against my dad. So BKR 123 is my dad. Okay, should
Okay,
be a
it's
fine game.
it's a dart fight then.
Yep, yeah, exactly. Seb's dad against my dad. Always those battles are legendary. Trust me. Every time they play, it is going to
Maybe
fire.
maybe you should
Okay.
try to play again and make the sons battle with Seb.
Yes.
Would probably be
Or I
funny as
could
well.
just keep shouting the best moves to my dad from here. He's just in the other room.
So for
So,
now we have 5 people who already won their game. I kind of want to see the ending about this game because it starts to be interesting.
yeah.
We can see that
Yep, that's right. I
so
believe that black is quite better with extra bishop and like what 100 extra pawns. So many extra pawns for black.
they have a
So
lot of extra pawns, but they are playing without their rook since the
yeah,
beginning of the
I
game,
think yeah.
and they have
Now he'll bring Rook of Fate, and there it is, the pin. It's by the way, it's an interesting thing to note that the knight is pinned 2 times. The queen is pinning the knight and the king, and the rook is pinning the knight and the queen. It's
that's
like a
quite
double pin.
interesting that this knight had a quite bad life. He has been stuck in every position since we start watching this game, from this
That's
position to
right.
this position right now,
H2.
and he still
Okay,
cannot move.
but somehow White is actually managing to defend the knight. Okay, now it's gone, by the way, because of bishop takes. F3 is pretty much losing, right? Yep.
I'm not
If he takes
convinced
it
if
with the
they
queen,
should
rook
have.
takes.
Oh, okay. Now,
Okay, now it should be like checkmate in a very few moves, maybe, but I still don't.
oh,
Okay.
okay.
I think bishop check would have been more accurate to get the queen because right now I don't see any
Just play it
checkmate.
safe, but we still have a check here.
Oh
Can be
yeah, you can play
interesting.
there, and then you can play the bishop back to g4, and that should be
Yes.
close to checkmate, right?
Except if
Oh, I can find a checkmate already. Yeah, now bishop to. Oh no, maybe not.
we still
It's
have.
too soon to say.
Okay, they're
If
playing
he
the
goes
bishop now.
g2, there's no checkmate. If he goes to h4, okay, now I don't believe there is a checkmate
With
immediately.
11 seconds on the clock, I would just play it safe and exchange everything and
Exchange.
try to save some
That's
extra
right.
time.
That's
I
exactly
guess.
what Lahanais is doing. And oh, now there's okay.
Okay, he's still
I
playing the
should actually
moves.
say that even in a lost position, MD Pro is fighting till the end. He's not resigning the game. That is what we expect from our students, right? Never to
Definitely.
resign
Never give
and
up.
fight till the end. Exactly.
Do we
That's
have
what we know.
some checkmates possibilities around here?
There looks like there is one, but unfortunately, it looks like White is still holding on to dear life. Okay, let me see. I still don't find an accurate way to finish the okay. This checkmate, but I don't see any quick checkmate like mated 2 or mated 3s, as far as I'm
Hmm.
concerned.
What do we have
Maybe
here? Probably a
if
knight
I were
here.
black, yeah, probably.
I think the best move for the blacks is actually to
Okay,
come.
just by the way, Lahanais should not overthink and lose on time. But okay, fine.
Definitely, but he saved some time already. Now with 40
Yep.
seconds on the clock is much more safe than before.
Okay,
We still have a
it showed
check
10
here.
seconds earlier, but then suddenly it jumped to 39.
Could it be
Is this a
nice
5 second?
to have a check here? I think it's nice. It
Yeah,
forces
I
the
believe. Yeah,
whites
it's
to
checkmate.
exchange,
I think. Oh, the rook.
and then you
I
have a
don't think he'll give up.
checkmate.
Yes, that's right.
You could have some
Let me see.
possibilities. Just need to
Bishop
make the
two.
rook move.
Yep. Okay, he won't move the rook probably because most of them don't like giving free pieces. They will probably move the king back to g1 and then it's checkmate.
And
If he
then it's
moves the rook,
checkmate.
it won't be. Oh, now it's
Okay,
direct
we have
checkmate.
a checkmate in one.
Okay. Oh, black missed it. Okay. Well, the struggle is going on. I assume this is the last game in the beginner section, right? If
Yes,
I'm
yes,
not
it's the
wrong.
last game. Can we have a
Okay.
checkmate here? Probably starting with a check.
Okay.
Okay, they want to play it safe. Just make the
Get
rook
another
afraid.
queen, but
Have some threats around here.
yeah. Okay, now I would just.
Oh, actually, I just see that
It looks like
because
black is kind of struggling. Okay, I know that black is eventually going to win the game, but he could have finished the game much quicker. It's
he
a
could
free
have
rook, and
finished the game right now. It's a free
exactly
rook.
take the rook and then play knight to g3, and it's checkmate, right?
Actually,
Queen takes f2, king h1, and
Lichess has been updated, and both
okay.
both participants just add 20 seconds extra. That's why we see that Lehanis is quite
Oh,
happy now.
okay. Okay, I thought it was a glitch, but okay, I got it now.
It's not
Okay,
a glitch.
finally got to check.
All
Okay,
right.
I was
So
just wondering
if
why
we
he
can
got
see
extra
about
points.
the ranking, we have Paul that is on the top of the ranking almost. Do you know Gogo and VG?
VG is my mom, and Gogo, I have no idea.
Wow, all your family is playing chess.
Exactly, that's popularized the tournament, except me.
So I'm really
So,
curious to see when will we have a fight between your mom and your dad. Who will
it
win?
has happened before. Generally, my dad just gives up. He plays some free queen, and he'd be like, "Oh no, my queen, I lose."
That's a smart choice. That's a smart
Yeah,
choice.
yes, we need good food, so it's not wise to make my mom angry. So
Okay, as we can see, we have a lot of winner for first game. We have 10 people who won the game on the
okay,
beginner tournament. Let's see what we will
okay,
have in second. First game we have is I am Priyank against Tanuraf. Second one is
okay,
Ryandu against Lehanis. We have
okay.
Daichi against Arthur. Charlie against Srikant. Eminem.
Yes, Eminem.
I will not say that name, but we have Brit against
FIFA
FIFA
technique.
Technique. And we have
Okay.
Shreyan Ghosh against Mirashu
Mira
Darish.
Chaudhary. Yes. All most of them are Indian names, I believe. Okay. So, all right. Looks like the Odlin John Nazarov has quit the tournament.
We have.
So,
Let's see what kind of game we have at first, because this seems to be okay. We have some
oh,
games that we need to prioritize, I guess, because
yes.
we'll start.
By the way, just a minute. Can you go back to the game which we just saw now? The Eminem game. I just want to tell my students one thing. Can you go back? All the
Yes,
students, in fact, it could be very useful. So generally here, yeah, after bishop c4, it is kind of safer to play the bishop before the knight, because this one leads to a very complex opening where black is forced to play pawn to d5, right?
yes,
And if he plays pawn to d5, this is a line. You can actually make the moves on the board, I believe, right, Louis? Can you
yes.
just try? Yeah,
Actually,
you can make the arrows. Okay, that is even better. So after d5, ed5, and
then
black
we
has
have
to play knight a5, right? Isn't that the line? Knight to
um
a5, the other knight to a5.
to a5. Which
Yeah,
knight to
black knight to
a5?
a5. A5, A, not
Oh,
H.
a5.
A5. Yes, there. Yep, that's the line actually. So
Oh,
again,
okay.
these moves are a little bit weird. So that is why I generally don't recommend playing knight f6 before playing bishop c5. So if anyone is watching
So
this
we
stream, it is good to know that bishop c5 is better than, yeah, d5, ed5, and now black plays knight a5, attacking the bishop. That's how the plan
okay,
goes.
okay. Well, that's quite a smart move, and then you can recover the pawn with your queen, actually, right? After you you
Yes, the line.
you trade the knight against the bishop wherever it's going.
Yes, so that is why bishop try. I mean, that's why white tries to maintain the bishop by playing bishop b5 check, and it goes like a very complex line. The theory is like for like 15 to 20 moves. So unless black plays very precisely, he will lose the game. Like for example, here I think Charlie BKK already lost the exchange, right? Like
Um,
here,
yeah, he
exactly.
lost
So
he lost the
this
rook
is,
here,
yeah,
and
and I
then
think black is pretty comfortable. Sorry, white is pretty comfortable.
white
So
is
that
really
is the reason.
comfortable right now.
Yes, he has. I think he also managed to escape with the knight, right? So I
Yes,
think
yes.
it's like a full
Now
knight,
he's, I
full
will not
rook
say
up.
he's safe, but he's quite safe. He still have
Yes.
some place
Yep.
to recover around
Yep.
here,
But
and
white is pretty solid.
you still have
Okay,
a
that's
really
kind
strong
of,
bishops around here. So
yes.
nothing to worry too much for Eminem.
That's true. Okay,
What
I
next do
think
we
that
have?
is
So the first game we
Priyank
had.
against. Oh, this is Priyank who defeated the top seed in the previous round, the 1800, if you all
Mhm.
remember. So nobody can rule out Priyank from winning. So okay, let's have a look. I think black is actually pretty solid, but I'm not really sure about.
About the
Okay, the
queen.
material is pretty even, and
Um.
maybe. What do you think about this
Well,
position, Louis?
you still have, hopefully you still have the bishop for now, that
That's
is
right.
covering from the rook to come
Controlling the
here,
D1 square. Yep.
and
Right.
whites cannot push the pawn. Otherwise, it
Yes.
will be
Right.
quite a disaster with that pawn that
That's
the
right.
queen can take and just enter in the defense.
Oh, I think
That's
black has taken a pawn, but it could be a little bit risky because after knight takes, queen takes, and rook e1. No, not f3 maybe because the check is there,
oh
right?
yeah, you still have the check.
So maybe
You
rook
will play rook
e1 is
e1
more
first.
precise,
Oh yes,
and
because
that
you
is,
have this pawn after
yeah,
that.
exactly. This is one problem if the king is stuck in the center, you know. So
Definitely.
that is why we generally say, oh,
Okay, so
and he's
talking about
actually
rook
playing.
e1,
Okay, that's
he's
nice.
actually playing it. I guess it will be quite
Yep.
interesting to see.
This is actually a very interesting struggle considering the rating difference. Well, the rating difference is almost 400 points, right?
It seems that
Okay,
I
350
am
points.
Priyank
Sorry.
is actually our submarine for today. He is not.
He's going to be the underdog and trying to beat all the players. Okay, so
Probably he went to play only chess to lower his ranking before to play the tournament.
probably not. He has been, well, I know him for a few tournaments. He has been very good. He has the ability to beat 1500s and 1600s. Now he's just proving that he can beat even stronger players.
Wow,
Oh,
we
okay.
have a
I see something
checkmate
like
here.
queen takes.
Queen takes and
Not
then
yeah, it is a checkmate. Not queen e8, but queen f7. But he can play bishop. Okay, queen takes e5. King goes to f8, or I think maybe f8, because if he goes to d8, he loses the queen because of the pin,
so we
right?
have a checkmate. We have a checkmate here.
Yep,
Okay,
you
let's.
do, because f7 is hanging. I mean, the
F7
bishop
is
is
hanging by the
very
bishop,
powerful.
and
So, wow. Do
after
we
the
see another win from Priyank's side?
so I guess
Okay.
the only way is to go in d8, but then
But then he will lose the rook. Oh, he cannot because the
no, it
bishop
cannot
is there.
because of the
Okay.
bishop.
All
Okay, we
right.
have
But okay, I still think, yeah, queen check, king goes there. There must be something. The bishop is actually very useful, you know? It's doing a good job over there.
more useful than expected, but it
Yeah, that's true.
still can be pushed back from here. I guess it will not
Yep.
be really great. Okay.
Okay, he's trying to play it safe. By the way, f3 might also be like creating weakness in the king side, right? I believe f3 is the best move probably, but I think he doesn't want to create weakness and he wants to play it safe. What do you think?
I guess he's just taking some materials there because the blacks actually have not really anything to play.
That's right. He just
So
has a
the only things they can do is actually waiting. I don't see any good moves for okay.
Mhm. Okay.
Oh, they actually have to
That
trade.
is trading. Yes,
They
I
have no
believe that
choice.
is actually a fine move.
That
I guess so, because
what
I
what
don't
what
think White
about
has.
what about bishop here? Is it not a good
What
move?
if I
We
just
have
take
bishop take, and then we have a rook in the
rook
middle.
takes? Okay,
It will
still
be
it
easy
goes
to
for the
double.
endgame, and that's what he plays.
Oh, that's
Okay,
what he plays. Okay.
rook takes probably, or maybe he wants to play queen takes. But either ways,
I would personally play rook take, but
okay,
it
he
seems like
plays
it will
stone
be the
takes.
same anyway, so it will
Yep.
not change much.
Okay, so white has an extra pawn and probably more activity too, if I think. So, oh,
I
he
would
wants
have
to
doubled the
play
rooks
rook to
definitely.
d1. I would have
Yeah,
too, but it goes for a king and pawn in game, but that
I
is
think
also
he's
winning for
going
white.
for
So,
rook d1
the
right now.
seventh rank. Oh, okay, he's going like that. I thought he would play the rook d1 check, king goes somewhere to the c file, and then he would play rook to e7. By
Would
the
have
way,
been a
can he go
smart move.
for two moves back? Okay, oh, he's doing it right now, but
But now
I believe
you
he
have
could
the
have.
rook in f7,
Yeah,
so you cannot do it again.
7. Exactly. Now he has to change his strategy.
The moves that
But
I really
considering
don't
the
understand
rating
from
of
whites is
Priyank, he has been playing pretty well. I mean, he just needs to convert this pawn in game to oh,
now
rook s1.
they
Okay.
add f3 as a quite smart moves. I'd say don't play. I hope that
Yes,
whites are not losing their fate.
that's right. Okay, but I like the way which White is playing. He's not creating any rash pawn moves and making a weakness. He has been playing pretty solid. I know some of the moves look
Mhm.
passive, but he's been playing some solid chess.
Let's have a look on the
Okay.
other game.
Uh,
We can
yep.
have a quick review about that. It seems that it has been quite a fast
Yes.
game as both of them have a lot of
Yes.
time.
Yep.
So
So
what
shall we
do
have a look at the ranking? It will be much quicker to see the results in general overall. Shall we have
the overall ranking? For
yes,
now, we
that
have
will show.
Leanis, who is actually leading the tournament,
Oh,
and with
oh,
Arthur
fantastic.
and FIFA Technique as well. So let's see about
Okay.
the
So,
games, the games we had. Just quickly, it seems that this game has been quite expeditive, I would say.
when? Okay. This
Okay, we
is
have only 11 moves on this game.
yes, it's pretty instructive game to attack.
Okay, on
And
this
this
game we
game,
have actually 24 moves, but it seems that
yep.
we have quite
Okay. Oh,
this
free
is
bishop. Okay,
yeah, free
that
bishop.
is.
This
Oh,
was supposed to be a
okay.
Scandinavian opening,
Yes, that's right.
so this variant is actually theory, but before the three bishops. I mean,
Yes.
let's see how
Okay,
it
black's position was pretty
goes.
solid here, and
Whites are
after
trying
this,
to attack.
okay, black just grabbed all the pawns, I believe, and oh, nice.
Okay,
But okay, lost the rook,
I was going to say
and
that blacks have been too greedy, but actually no, they don't.
yes. All right.
Okay,
Okay.
next game we have
Oh,
30 move for this
Shrikant
one
Eminem.
between Charlie
Okay.
and Eminem. Eminem actually had really decent game. Oh, this was a game that we start
This
to
game.
watch
We
before.
already saw that. Yep, that's
Let's
right.
see how
Right.
it ends.
He easily converted this, I guess.
We
Oh,
have a
free
free
queen, right?
queen here.
Okay.
Wow.
And he resigned? No.
No,
It's
it's a
okay.
checkmate. What?
It's not a checkmate. The pawn can take it, right? How is it a checkmate?
Oh no, it's not. It's
Wisely.
not checkmate. Sorry,
Okay. So,
I was
all right.
confused about it, but no, actually, checkmate's coming later.
Okay. And that is now it's there. Checkmate is
Okay,
coming
for
and it
this
came.
game.
Okay.
This game we have nothing really interesting to see. What about this game? Do you know any of the two players here?
I don't know. Both names sound Indian to me, so probably they are Indians. But other than that, I have no idea. Shrayan Ghosh, Mira Chowdhury.
For sure, they
Okay.
are both. It seems like
Okay.
blacks love to play with their
With the
pawns.
pawns.
Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely.
So many
They
pawn moves. Okay.
okay.
Close checkmate. So
Too much points
what
move,
about
I
the?
guess.
Let
And
me have a
if
look at the open section, by the way, because
yes,
we
we can
haven't
look at the
seen.
open section. We have Marcus and Paul is getting a
Okay.
great job as well. We have still
Yep.
the dark fight around here. I will open it.
Yes.
I don't ask
Okay.
you for who you are hoping today.
Yes. But to be practical, I think white has better chances, but we will see. And only 3 games left. Okay, I
Only
think
three
only
games
my
left, and
yes, one is my
for
dad's and the other is my mom's. Okay.
let's open both games, and I will let you comment it if you want to add any comments. What do you think
Okay.
about the position?
Position looks pretty good. I think so because he is very solid, whereas black's pieces are not looking that coordinated, especially the rooks. And the knight on b8 is not pretty active. And even if it comes to like d7, the black knight, even if it comes to d7, it cannot go to e5 or c5. So I believe that is not very active. And white has some threats, like, yeah, probably e4 is also completely playable. Oh,
Okay, is that
e5.
quite a
Interesting.
good move?
Chasing. Okay, bishop takes. And
In my opinion, it's not really a good move from the whites because
yeah, probably.
they are losing a position,
Yeah,
and bishop is quite strong right now.
it's
But
true. But
they
what
still
other option did white have? Because
probably take
moving
bishop.
back would set up a discovered attack because the knight and bishop over there could cause some trouble, right? If you go back
Yeah,
a few steps, like just can you go a few steps back? Yeah, if the bishop goes back, I could just play
actually
knight
we
takes
yeah
e.
yeah
Yes,
definitely.
exactly.
Okay, so
So
that was
probably
actually the
yeah,
only option.
yep. Unfortunately for white, b5 is a very good move played by my mom. Okay, so
Definitely a good move.
okay,
Let's see how
queen
it will goes.
g5. Okay, sorry. Okay,
All right, everything's safe for now. I
yeah, I
quite like
think
the
black
position of
knight.
the blacks now
Yeah, actually, black is actually fine now. Okay,
because that bishop is very
let's see.
strong. I like this
Pretty
bishop.
strong. I don't think that bishop can be chased by anything, right? So I
No, not
believe if
immediately
black,
at least. And now they are
that's true.
doubling, preparing to push here. They can have
Yes.
some support. They will
Yep.
need it.
And but before doing that, I would recommend a small thing for black. I would recommend knight d7, knight f6, and then knight e4, bringing the knight into the game.
Knight
Sorry,
d7 and
knight
then
f6, knight
knight
d7, knight f6,
f6,
and knight e4, or knight h5. Yes, exactly. Both
e4.
moves are pretty much fine. So, oh,
Okay,
okay.
let's see if the knight will actually follow the path that I draw
Let's see.
on the chessboard.
And by the way, black has to be careful. He should not move the knight again because of the double attack on e5. If the knight moves again, knight e5 is a double attack, right?
Yeah, definitely. We have a
So I
fork.
think white could have done that log back. I'm not sure, but
Okay, now
oh
we
no, there
actually have
comes
the
the double
fork.
attack.
Let's see if it
Yep,
will
there
happen
you
or not.
go.
Yes, of
It
course it will
is, of
happen.
course. We don't miss these things at this level. This is the open category. Players are
Our
merciless.
game our game
Oh, what
actually
happened in this game?
finished. This
I
was a game
think
that we were
Priyank
watching.
lost. Oh, okay. I think Priyank was pretty much in
That's,
a very good position. We even thought that it was about to be checkmate, right? And but Black fought really well, and then he managed to win the game in the end
I think
eventually.
that at the end, White played it really passive compared to what they should have done.
That's
Even
right.
even
So
on this
in
move, right? Even on this move,
yes,
you can actually have some free pawns there, even if you will be
yep,
quite in danger maybe around here. But
that's right.
as your king is on this part, is quite, I would say, probably safer to go and just take all the pawn, trying to
That's
destroy any
right.
threats that
You
you
made
can
a
have
very
on the
good
side.
point, Louis. You made a very good point, actually. That if in end games, you always have to play for activity. You should not play passive moves. Because if you
Because
play passive moves, you're just allowing your opponent to gain the initiative, and that could also be very bad for you.
because at the end, what we have seen in this game is that anyway, even if the whites came back to the position to try to defend their pawn, they still end up losing it at the end.
That's right.
So
But well played, by the way. It was actually a good game.
well played.
So,
I like the position of
yes.
blacks, quite safe. Cannot do
Yep.
anything.
So, let's have a look at the top players. I mean, who are the top players now
Um,
in the beginner? Oh,
we
we
actually
have,
have Tanuraf and still Lehanis. He's still
yep,
playing his game.
yes, he is.
Oh no,
And
they are
Free.
playing the next round. They are playing the next round already.
Yeah, this is the third round.
Yeah,
So,
it's the third one. So I will open the games. Let's see how it will goes. But before that, we can have a look at this
we
last
KR and
games.
K,
Okay, on
I
this game,
believe,
it will be quite hard for the blacks, I guess.
yeah, pretty much impossible, but
And
okay.
on this one is what happened.
Okay, it is, okay, black is, oh, free queen.
Okay, that's
Okay, but I
I
think even if black has less, I mean, or white has less time, white can easily win this game. Okay,
yes, I'm not sure what happened in this game, but it seems like
so
it's
it was
now
over.
quite over. So on the ranking, we have still Paul, Malik, and Marcus taking the
Yep,
leads for the
that's true.
Happy Pawn Open. If we go back to
Yes.
the beginner opening, what do we have here
Mhm.
and here?
We-
Some of these games actually are played really fast.
That's true. By the way, I would suggest my students to play a bit slower, and the other students, everyone in general, just play slow chess. Don't play too fast.
Definitely,
Playing
definitely.
too fast is
Have to take
not
time.
correct.
Here we have Charlie with
Okay,
already a bishop
BKK.
advantage against Hostin. And then we
That's
have
right.
FIFA
FIFA
Technique.
technique is waiting
Here,
for his opponent.
Leanis is taking his
Meanwhile,
time to play. He's playing really good. And
that's
on
great.
the last tournament, we had Arthur winning the tournament. So Arthur
Oh,
actually got the crown
oh,
for the past
oh,
tournament.
that's nice. You mean the 961? Chess 960 was the last tournament to be played, right?
Yes, yes,
Wow.
yes. So he
Okay.
actually won the tournament. Let's see
Sure.
how it will goes. Leanis still that he really want to play this game,
Yep.
making some
I think.
moves.
Yep.
How did the king
But I
end up
believe.
there?
Okay, he just sacrificed it before and then took this. Okay, pretty logical to me.
It was not
And
a sacrifice because
yeah,
oh yeah,
he just
because
got back the material. So he got the knight, right? So
yeah.
otherwise, just a minute, just wanted to show something else. Can you go back a few steps back to the point where he played bishop f2? Yeah, over here. If he took the knight instead of playing bishop f2, there was pawn to d4. Yep.
Yes,
So
definitely. So it's actually
that
a
is
smart
why,
move.
yes, to break down the castling and then go ahead. Okay, that
Then
was
take the
nice.
knight.
Yep. And I believe, okay, even for an endgame, I'm not pretty sure how this endgame is gonna be, because if you notice the knight on g4, right? It's pretty much trapped. If a simple move like, okay, after white manages to defend the pawn on e5, oh, it was black to move, and okay, black took the pawn.
Mhm.
Okay,
But there is
so
actually an interesting move as well with even with the knight
hmm,
here, because you have the rook
interesting move.
taking the control
That's right.
of the whole column, and
That's right.
it will be hard with the bishop here. It will be hard for the blacks to actually protect their rook. So
That's right.
let's see how it will go. For sure, they cannot protect this pawn here. That's the only thing we have for now.
Okay, we will have a look at this.
What do we
Okay,
have on the other game? We have Tanirath against
Srikant
Eminem,
Eminem against. Okay, looks like Srikant's rook is kind of in a weird place.
trapped here, I guess.
Yep, I
Kinda
believe
trapped.
black has to do something quick, otherwise the rook could get trapped. Okay.
I think
Hmm,
smart move could be to try to,
that's true. I was also thinking about that option,
even if
but
you are making a weird pawn, a double pawn on the middle, it still allow you to
yes.
save your rook at the end. Because now I'm
Okay,
not
but
convinced where the rook will go. You have, okay.
ooh, he's going for an exchange sack. Maybe this is also quite fine because
They
maybe
got
you can later.
they
King
got a
h7
pawn
is
as well.
pretty.
They
Oh,
got a pawn
bishop
as well.
f8. Okay. Yep, they
Okay.
got a pawn and a bishop for. I think this position is actually fine, but I wouldn't play bishop f8 to be honest. It makes the
Uh,
bishop passive. I would have played king
yeah.
h7.
Yeah, I would have played the same. Kind of agree about that. But we have another concern about white's games is that if the blacks can actually take any initiative about the game, so
Yep, like the king stuck in the center, then it could be quite dangerous for white too. This is
it
actually
can
a
be
very interesting game.
dangerous. And the whites cannot really castle. Oh, they did.
Okay.
I guess it will be dangerous on this kind of
After
threats
bishop
because
b4,
you will have a
exactly.
lot of weakness in that point. That's
And white
exactly
is
what
doing
you're
that.
saying.
I believe at
But
one point of the game,
we
black
actually
is.
forgot something. We actually forgot that we had a
Oh yeah,
knight
we
here which is
forgot the knight.
unprotected with a rook
Yes, I think
that is
it's going to
unprotected
take
as
it.
well.
Too much hanging. Yes, that's right.
Mm-mm.
Actually, I missed it too. So, yep, I think that is a bad move. Maybe if white finds it, I think white should be winning the game.
Ah, yes, they are
Yep.
taking it. Now blacks, they
Now,
cannot even
pretty
take any
much.
initiative about that. They really have to move
That's
their
right.
rook if they want to avoid losing another piece. Where would you go with your rook?
Maybe there is a try. You could play bishop takes f3 and hope that he takes the rook. The
Hope that he
point
takes the
is,
rooks and
and
then
then play queen g6, queen g4, queen h3. There must be mate.
can try it like this, I guess.
I mean, that's the
Yeah,
only hope. Otherwise, it's lost.
yeah, definitely. But you have to be careful that, okay, how many moves will actually take the whites to take the rook
But
here
I
and
believe
then
that,
to
yes,
attack here and have
exactly.
a really good threat
I knew
around
I
here.
knew that the bishop f8 move was going to come back to haunt black. He have just played the one which was much safer. But okay,
I heard a
this was
lot
a
of
fine.
sound from the other games. We have Arthur against Lehanis. Arthur is
Okay.
actually won another bishop.
Oh,
Okay, what
okay.
do we
So,
add here? Oh, he have a rook
oh, he
advantage.
managed to. Okay.
This is exactly what we were talking about, right?
Yep, that's right.
With that knight and this pawn in c7 that cannot be defended.
That's right.
Okay, that was a free rook.
And I think, yeah, b3 is a typical way of trapping it.
Hmm.
And yep, full rook up. No
At,
oh, what?
at the
Okay.
end, this is not so
This
much a
is
bad game for the blacks.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe black could just try holding,
Oh,
but okay, there are
we have
little
a bishop
mistakes from
here
both
that is quite
sides.
worrying. We will have some extra threats around here.
That's right.
Yes, we have a move that quite saved everything, but this pawn seems like it will be taken anyway.
That's right.
If you had to choose a
Let's
game,
have a look.
would you take whites or blacks on that position?
This position, I would probably take white because as long as
Because of the
there's a bishop,
bishop.
there's still hope.
Mm.
Yep. I could just
I'm not really
try to.
sure that trying to trade the rooks is a smart move for the whites. I would have
For white,
kept on it.
maybe it is fine because I would just bring my king and try to grab those king side pawns, and I will just slowly try to win. I think taking the rooks is bad for black, but okay, we will see.
Um,
I think white can easily win this game. I think black doesn't have a passed pawn, or he doesn't have any certain way of getting his king to a dangerous square. So I believe that this is totally fine for white.
I agree with
No,
that.
yes, he's grabbing the loose pawn first, but I'm not really sure if that is the best strategy. I would just try to exchange all the pawns on the king side first.
I'm
Okay,
just thinking that the square of promotion is on black,
okay,
and we
but
have a
as
white
it's a
bishop. So if,
that's
let's say, if they trade everything, the bishop will never be able to just push the king away.
that's true. But as
Now the blacks change
this
their
is a
plan.
knight pawn, so
We need, if they want to go, they need to go right now. Okay, they
it
actually
doesn't.
don't want to
Okay,
go.
now this is a win for white. I
Now it's
think.
a clear win for whites.
This
Yes.
is, yep, that's right.
Actually, the whites can even take the time to
Yeah, grab
take
other
a pawn
pawns
here.
and then get a queen.
Okay,
Should
that's
be
over now. Should be over at least.
okay. Yes,
FIFA
I
technique
believe.
against Sri Yangosh is quite interesting as well.
Yep, I believe.
We have
So
1 point advantage for the blacks, but it's
yep,
white
and
turn.
yes. Okay, so white has the option of, well, this endgame looks pretty good. Maybe he can take and then play. Well, not really sure. Maybe you could just
Or can then... I'm not sure about that move. Okay, so we just
where am I?
lose the pawn anyway.
Will this game become a draw or something? But oh, I don't know. This looks quite drawish. In
I'm
fact,
not really convinced. I really like the bishop here. And I think the bishop
yep,
is really
that's
strong
true
because
too.
he's defending the pawn. And all
Yep.
the
No,
black
I
points
think
are on white square.
rook a5. Oh, check. And then rook to
It
e3.
can have something
Okay, that is an even
interesting.
better way to defend. Rook goes to e3 is a better way of defending. I mean, attacking and defending. Why not?
Can be a great move, definitely. Much better than rook a5.
Rook a5. Rook a5 is a bit passive, but okay. At least here the rook can keep playing on the third rank. But he just has to make sure that the king and the rook stays on the dark colored squares so that he doesn't get any annoying pin. So
Definitely.
other than that, I think white has a pretty fine game.
This move from blacks looks a bit desperate, and now they are losing.
White actually won the game.
White actually won the game.
This is brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Okay,
and he saw it really fast.
Yes,
I didn't even have time to see it, actually.
Even I didn't notice it, actually, to be honest. So FIFA technique never misses tactics. He has a lot of technique, you know. So, okay, there it is. It's brilliant. I was just thinking that this looks very drawish, and then suddenly he just managed to come from...
to end that game. He definitely
I was actually talking about white, you know. I was talking that white should keep all the pieces on the dark colored squares. But black, in fact, missed the fact that there was a bishop and he placed all the pieces on the square. That's
okay. Well, I think we can switch game. This game seems to be over.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not convinced that FIFA technique will do any mistakes. Probably trading right now. Okay.
Yes. Oh, he's doing. I like FIFA techniques. Actually, he's moving only on dark squares. Do you see that?
Now they have a combo. They have a combo to take the bishop.
Oh yeah.
They missed it.
Oh, he's just okay. This is. Oh no, he actually made a huge mistake. This is a draw because he can't win the game. Who told him to simplify? This is a draw.
I would not have done that.
Light colored square. Okay. I just okay, he made a big mistake. He wanted to simplify things and he went for this draw.
And he went for the draw.
Can we too?
Well, as we can see from the games of both, it seems quite fair to have a draw in that game for both of the players.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, that was right. But still, this was completely winning.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
but
before
let's see
that,
what he's
blacks were
actually trying
winning,
to
so we actually had like
do. Yeah.
quite of a trade. And
Okay.
if you allow me to say a little adage, we still have this
Yes.
adage saying that in chess, the one who is winning is the one who do before the last mistake.
Mistakes.
Yeah,
Yes, that's true. This is
so
a draw. He can just hold. Okay,
he can just hold the
that game
position.
is
So
all right. So that could be a crucial thing for the title. I mean, if Technic managed to win this game, he could have got the title probably. He could have finished in the top three, but after this draw, things are like,
wow,
okay, oh, black
Austin,
timeout. Okay, Austin has managed to get a win, and that makes Austin.
uh,
Okay, we will
going
see.
going back, we will see the ranking after that. Just see a bit
Yep,
more in detail
that's right.
how the whites lost their queen. Okay, that was a beautiful move, by the way. And after that, we know what follow. Okay, no surprise. Oh, we have a checkmate
Okay.
in 14 move.
That's nice. So Priyank is trying to get back into the tournament top places by winning this game. And wow. Oh, we
Oh,
already
yes,
saw this game
that
starting.
was the game that
So
we saw before. So we don't really have any
yep.
surprise
And
about that. What
fantastic.
about the
So
next
are
game
all
we
the
have?
games over in beginner section? I believe they are, right? Shall we have a look at the top rankings?
Yes, we will look at the top ranking for now. We had
So there are Taruna and Arthur, two
t-
players with 3 out of 3 points. And
Arthur was
then
he had the crown before. Let's see if he can actually get the crown today as
get it
well.
again. Yes.
So that will be
Looks
quite
like his only
interesting to
competitor
say.
is probably
Okay,
but
we
okay, it's
actually have a match
Aruna
between
versus
the
Arthur.
two first players. It will be interesting games
Yes.
that we will be able to
And
focus on it. We have, wow, another interesting game. FIFA Technique against
FIFA
Lehanis.
Technique and Hannes. Okay, should be pretty good.
Should we start
And
betting on who will win these games?
okay, let's say I believe Arthur has been playing pretty solidly. I would say Arthur might win. And as for FIFA Technique versus Lahanes, oh, it's the King's Gambit. By the
Yes.
way, if you look at the game between FIFA Technique and Lahanes, it's actually a King's Gambit game.
Okay, so now
It is very
I have to bet with Lehanis as he's playing
okay.
my favorite opening.
Oh, that's nice. I don't know King's Gambit is your favorite. Okay. If I'm ever to play against you, I would know what to prepare against.
I'm a
Okay.
gambit player. I like to play gambits. Most of it in blitz,
Oh,
as it's really
that's nice.
effective.
Yeah,
But
it's true. I mean,
let's
they
see
need more
how it
time to
will
process
go.
and think. By the way, D3 is a threat. Okay.
I'm not really
He
convinced
has to
about
play
that move.
something like,
This is not theory, but
I don't know, it's not theory, but
actually
I
the theory
think
on that move you have just a
you play
simple
knight
way.
c3, bishop c4, d4, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't,
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
exactly. I remember that. In fact, I also played the King's Gambit before, even in a classical game, long back. But oh, bishop e7 is a very nice and precise move, actually, because he's
Yeah, yeah,
getting out
yeah.
of the pin, right? I like bishop e7, very solid move. In fact,
Very
even better
solid.
than queen e7, because okay, now knight f6, and even though white can manage to get back the f4 pawn, I think black is pretty solid. And I believe, according to theory, black might have even equalized, right? What do you think, Ray?
Mm, I think that
Don't you think
can
white has more activity? But I believe that black has equalized after bishop takes f4 and castles.
yeah, yeah. I think that actually white made a little mistake on the opening, and
Yep,
that's
that's
why
right.
they don't have all the initiatives that they should have had in this
Yep,
kind of opening. But let's
that's
see,
right.
because
Rook
actually
e8, probably
now
c6.
blacks
Oh,
have
c6, very solid move.
c6 is a really
Okay,
solid move. So we just like
bishop
probably
g2. Oh,
trade that, and then they will
okay.
have to play the
But
game.
yes,
Let's see how
generally
it will go.
speaking, when the f2, just one more small thing, when the f2 pawn is not there, can we go back to the previous game? Yeah, when the f2 pawn is not there, this bishop pin is not very effective. So
Mm-mm.
you see the queen can just move anywhere, and if the bishop takes the knight, rook will take the bishop back, right?
Yes, yes,
So it's
yes.
not really a pin which pins the queen down to the protection of the knight. So
No,
okay,
definitely. But
that being said,
this bishop in this kind of opening and this bishop is not really that useful because he will not really
Exactly.
have any
So
square to go. He will be stuck around here, and
that's right.
this is
Exactly
not.
what I was talking about. The queen can move to some other square, and the knight is released, and the bishop is left in a bad square. Right. That is what I
Yeah,
was
but
talking about.
actually, that
Okay.
knights have a lot of different options. That's why
Yes.
trading is quite a good move for blacks,
Okay.
in my
That's
opinion.
true. But okay, we will
What
see.
do we have about the other games? We have to be careful
Oh,
because some games are
Srikant
playing
Eminem
very
against
fast.
MD Pro. I think
It
Srikant
seems like
is
this
not
game is
pretty.
already over.
Yep, it is pretty much. But I like MD Pro's games. He is always fighting, no matter what happens.
No
Really
matter
good
what
fighting
happened.
spirit. Yep, that is
Hmm.
how you have to play chess. Never give up till the
Never give
end.
up. Just
Yes,
keep playing your games, and you cannot lose you cannot win at every game. So,
that's right.
is there a way for the white to secure that win and to trade queens?
Okay.
I'm not sure
Let's,
about that, at least for now. Maybe the whites should start playing with their piece. That could be a
mm,
great option.
yep.
What do we have
And
on that? Can it be a great move?
it could be,
Because we have
but
some threat with the queens here after that.
and yes, even though it will. Okay, I believe whatever White plays, it's going to be a great move because he's still winning, right? So
Yeah,
he
yeah.
has too much extra material. Okay, I think White will wrap up this game. Shall we have a look at another game?
We will have a look at the other
So,
game. Here is quite equal,
oh,
but
Priyank against Shreyan Josh.
before that, I
Okay,
want just to be
gosh.
sure and to see our
Oh,
game for
the
today.
Arthur was Taruna. Okay. I
Hmm.
believe that I said Arthur might win, right?
What
And it looks like Arthur is a
what
bishop up.
happened?
So yes,
What happened on
looks
that
like my
game?
prediction is good.
Wait,
Let's have a
I
look.
want to see
He
what
went for
happened on
the
that
bishop.
game.
Okay. Okay. By the way, White took the poisoned pawn. It could be pretty dangerous, but I
Definitely.
think aha. And he fell for this. Okay. And White is winning. There it is. White has castles. I'm not a huge fan of castles, by the way. Shall we go back a few steps back? I mean,
How can you
one second.
don't like this castle? This is an amazing
Well, I
castle.
could just. I was thinking of playing King E2 because it's already an endgame. You protect the F3 pawn and then you try to bring out the rooks. So
Yeah,
King
I would
E2 is
just
a little bit more precise.
definitely I would agree on that, but yeah,
But okay, this is.
they still have
I
an
think,
extra bishop,
yeah.
so
So it
it's
looks like
not that
Arthur
bad
is
of a
going to
move.
get the title, another title. By the way, I'm actually loving the fact that how competitive the beginner section is. Everyone is playing fighting chess. There's really no way to say who might win the tournament.
And we actually
Everyone
have
is
some
fighting.
great games. Okay,
Exactly.
it seems that
And
it's over for MD Pro, unfortunately.
yes,
What do we have here? We have I am Priyank against
yes.
Shriyang
Shreyan
Ghosh.
Ghosh is having an extra pawn and a better pawn structure and probably more activity as well. But black is also pretty solid, I believe. So let me see.
Hmm.
What do you think about this position?
I
I believe that due to better pawn structure, white has better chances of winning. But what do you think?
I like white games, definitely. And
Yeah,
I will not even care about that pawn, to be honest.
that's right.
I would just push the F pawn and go for
That's
it.
right. That's right.
I'm not convinced about that move, but
But okay, I believe that. Okay, that's fine.
okay, they want to protect everything.
Okay,
Hmm,
and now maybe what?
well,
Think
whites
this
are
is
playing really carefully and step by step,
yes.
so I cannot say that it's a bad move. I see a rook
Yep,
here and
rook.
they pushing that
Yeah,
pawn. It seems
pushing
that
the oh that
okay,
okay. That's also fine.
that's also
But what?
fine, but
Yeah,
pushing that pawn will have be like unstoppable.
that's right. Okay, but I believe that white will slowly roll the pawns on the king side, and it's pretty much
That
okay.
pretty
Game
much
over.
it. They
Yep,
still can push it.
that's
Yes.
but well played both sides. I mean, Priyank is actually playing against there every time, and he's still holding his own. I really like that.
I
has
don't
been
see any
beating all
options
strong.
for the black right now. I think that game is over as
Yes.
well.
Yep.
Do you think
But
that blacks could have any better option for the ending?
that for that we have to go back, right? Shall we go back a few steps? I
We
mean,
can
over here
actually
it's like
go back.
completely lost after all the queen side pawns is gone. Maybe we have to go even more back.
So
This is still not looking very great for me. Oh,
okay, they had to trade
okay.
they had to trade it, but
Let me see.
I will go back. I will go back in the move, and I will let you tell me in what when
Which
the position
position?
seems equal for you.
Okay. Maybe even back, even back, even back. I really don't like the rook over there. The rook needs. Okay, here. This position, I think black has pretty good chances
Hmm.
because I think black went a bit greedy to go after the b4, which allowed him to take bishop c5, and the rook is completely locked, right? Here, if you
Yes,
look, the position is completely different, right? Of course, the pawn structure is still bad, but I believe that with the rook activity and the
I like the rook here.
maybe you can
I definitely like the rook
exactly.
here. I like the pawn here that is blocking white.
So yeah.
For me,
So
is
what would be my strategy is to make the king more active. I would try to play king c8, king d7, king e6 or something, and try to
and to
bring the
go
king into
back.
the game.
Would you try
Mm,
to go on that side, or would you try to just like, you don't have really a lot of options,
well,
or should
I
you try
just will keep the king.
to go here to push the pawn at the end?
Yeah.
Mm,
So
maybe
okay,
not, maybe not.
maybe we could do that.
Until we have the bishop here is quite risky, I guess.
That's right.
Well, maybe
So,
not,
well, the
maybe not.
bishop is quite flexible. So,
It
I
will.
think this position is pretty much equal. I mean, more
Mm,
chances for black compared to the other position. So, rook b5 should be kind of a mistake, I believe, a serious mistake which cost the game. But
definitely, I
after
agree with
that,
that.
white got, yep.
I
So,
agree with that.
very interesting.
But
So, it's a
surprise
good thing that we look back. We could see where was this mistake and
with that rook here is it's a it just like a jail. So you
complete
cannot.
jail. Exactly. That's right.
The rook is so
So,
free that he's going to take the pawns. That's quite
yeah,
crazy to think
that's
about
right.
it. Like they are
Yes,
playing with okay, there is no consent. We still can play. We still can
that's
go
right.
all around, making some walks around.
That's right.
Okay,
Okay,
let's see about the
so
other game. Wow, okay. Hosting Hosting won that game, but it seems that white don't really play with the pawns at all. Let's see if we go back.
okay, and he got a draw,
How
I think. Austin. Okay, it's the London system. The name of the opening for those who don't know the name. And okay, pretty solid. H5, queen
little
takes
mistake maybe
f5.
around
Okay,
here.
yep.
I'm not sure
But
that
white
the
queen is
knight here
also
is the most accurate move. I don't know what you think, but
that's right. But yeah, that's true. Maybe, but okay. I think white is doing pretty well. 1 second. Is there something back? Well, I feel like there is something here.
hmm,
Okay. Okay, do it. Did he play? Go one move ahead. One move in front. Wait. Go back. Go back. Uh, one more move back. One more move back. Yes. Here. Um, why not
are
play?
you
Okay,
thinking
never mind.
about queen here?
I was thinking of that. Maybe. Why not queen
Hmm,
g3? With the idea of bishop takes knight and then knight takes h6.
yeah, I had the same idea.
Yes, that is pretty good, right? So, okay,
I
anyways, let's go ahead. I think we might have seen something.
okay, all of that for a trade, but we have
Okay.
a checkmate
But the
threat
bishop is
around
kind of
here.
trapped, right?
But the
But
bishop
yeah,
is
it is
trapped.
trapped.
So
That's right.
actually it was a
Bishop.
smart move from the blacks. Now,
Yep.
I don't really understand all
And
this king's move, by the way. Because
well,
when
oh, he's moving new principle. In the end game, move the king towards the corner. Okay. Well, but okay. I think white kept fighting and oh, free rook. And how did white? Sorry, how did he manage to?
um,
Not sure. Does
free
the
roll,
result show a draw or does it show a win?
it show a draw.
Um.
It show a draw.
Okay. All right.
So
So I'm
we had
sorry,
a
it
free
was in
roll.
French. I couldn't read it properly, but okay.
Oh
All
yes,
right.
sorry. That's right.
That's fine.
it actually says that they repeat 3 consecutive moves, and
Oh,
that's
threefold
how,
repetition.
yeah, that's
Okay.
how it ended. But
Okay.
in my opinion, blacks were actually winning, and
White was actually winning. Okay, now white is winning. Black was actually winning. That's right. I think if
now
there is
whites are
something
winning,
called
and they don't take advantage of that. That's
yes,
also a bit
so many extra
surprising.
pawns, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra pawns.
So
That's a big
5
thing.
extra points. Okay,
Just something like pawn to h3 or something.
what do we
Okay, what
have?
happened to this game? Karen
Um,
Kong was checkmated, I believe, by Charlie BKK. Okay.
uh, uh, wow. Okay. Is there something
And
I
then
missed here on that game?
not really. This is just a free bishop. I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
And after this,
Okay, it's look like a jungle. It's fighting from everywhere.
that's right.
Wow. The knight come from far away.
Yes, into the game. Very good way to bring the knight into the attack.
And he
Obviously,
actually
following
goes
the
for the checkmate.
yes.
So the knight travel.
Perfect. By the way, wait a second. Can you go back? There was a fun fact. Just one move back. Yes, you can
There
also
is
take the queen and
there
you
is a
check.
free
It's a
queen.
free queen. Yes,
There is a
that's
free
right.
queen
So,
actually. That's quite interesting
okay.
to see that at this move, whites are still winning. But at that
Who do
move,
you want to checkmate with
say, oh,
pawn? And you
oh no no
he's
no,
giving him a
there is
chance
no
to
free.
checkmate.
Oh yes, no actually,
There is a free.
it was black to play, so we are the
Yeah,
checkmate here,
free queen. Yes,
and they
exactly.
choose
That's what I was talking
their
about.
checkmate. Oh no, I
Yes.
was thinking that it was white to play on that time. I
Oh,
was like,
not
that would have been
really.
totally
It
different.
was,
That okay,
that would be
from
different. Game
from
over.
white move to another, we have white and blacks winning. Okay, what
That's right.
happened next?
Okay, let's have a look at which game is there left
FIFA
over
tech.
in the big
I'm not sure
FIFA
that.
technique. What happened? Did he lose?
No, we have 1 minute before the next round. Arthur still winning
Okay.
the tournament with 4 points on 4. And then Tanuraf
Okay.
that lost against Arthur with 3 points. Eminem's coming back,
Yes.
and Leonis as well with 3 points. This is our
Yep.
podium for
That's
now.
right.
Who do we
Excellent. And
have?
what about the open category tournament, by the way?
Who do you think is winning that tournament?
Probably Paul. I don't know. But
Hey, good guess.
okay, Paul
But we
is
actually have two
he is
people.
the top seed of
We have Malik
okay.
and we have Paul on the top scene, and they are actually playing
Yeah.
together. I will open the game for later, and
Okay.
let's see what happened in that game. Why did
Ooh.
blacks
Okay.
resign?
I don't think it is yet the time to resign. It is a free bishop, I agree, but there are still a lot of ways to keep fighting.
Yeah,
So,
definitely. I agree about that. I don't
but
really
okay.
know why they resigned, but okay,
But okay, I think
maybe they wanted to save some energy for the next round.
yeah, probably that is also possible.
Okay, let's see
So
what game do we have on this new round. We have Eminem against Arthur. So the current
oh,
actually number 3 against number 1.
that will be an interesting game. I
And
believe that
Lehanis against Tanuraf as well is our second game. So number 1 is playing number 4, number 2 is playing number 1 playing number 3, number 2 playing number 4. And
yes.
then what do we have next? We have Hostin. So number 6 playing number 5.
Yep.
And number 10 playing number 7. This will be an
Yep.
interesting game as well that we will follow. And then we have Charlie against MD Pro and TO against Omega Punch. This is the first time we see a game from Omega Punch, I guess. Did you saw that name?
That's right. Omega
Okay.
Punch is a student from Happy Pawn. So, yep, he's a regular. He has been playing for quite a long while. I think he
Okay.
only missed the previous tournament, so probably you're not familiar with him. But
Okay.
he is a fine player.
Let's see
Okay,
what do we
so
have
this is
with
going to be very crucial because from what I believe, Srikant Eminem is
Is it
this is
theory?
an opening trap. It's an opening trap. If the knight takes the pawn, Queen G5 is the trick. And it attacks the G2 pawn and the knight. This is an opening trap. It's a very famous trap. And
And
he took the knight. Oh,
you
correct. Fantastic.
you don't
Actually,
have bishop take here after that?
after okay, shall we
If
have
we
a
go back
quick
to
look
that
at that?
position, you
Okay,
said
one
that
second. It's a very interesting thing that you asked. We can have a look at it. Can you go to analysis board? And from here we can just make the
I
board.
cannot go to
Just
analysis.
let's
Yeah, I can.
there it is. Yeah. Okay, here we'll just make the moves. Can you go back a few steps? Yeah, here.
Up.
One more step back. Okay, now if the knight takes the pawn, we can make the moves on the board.
Up.
Too many arrows. No, we'll take the pawn. We'll take the pawn.
Oh yeah, taking the pawn. So then
So queen g5.
you say queen g5.
You're talking about bishop f7, right?
What
King
about
e7.
king
e7.
e7?
E7.
Okay.
Yep. Continue. Would you play right?
I guess you have to
hanging.
consider. Okay, this might not be a great move after all.
Yes.
Definitely.
So the trap is. Let me go back. Like one second. You have to suppose
might consider
take knight takes. Yes.
Knight takes.
Queen takes pawn.
Queen takes pawns.
Obviously, you have to move the rook to f1 because knight to.
Otherwise,
the knight takes
checkmate.
rook is bad. Yes.
So you have to move your rook.
Now queen takes pawn. Check again. Queen takes pawn. E4.
Oh,
yep,
okay.
This is game over.
This is
now
game
if bishop
over.
e2, knight f3 is checkmate. Brilliant checkmate. So
that's amazing.
This is the trap.
That's an amazing trap.
So
I didn't know that
white
trap.
actually. Okay. So
I had no idea about that trap. Right? I'm learning every day. That's quite interesting to see.
That's right.
So
I think let's go back to the game. Shall we see the few moves which we missed in this game? So
yes,
Srikanth actually saw this trap. So from what I remember, he's already well known about this trap because his friend fell for his trap. So I think he won't do the same thing again. Okay.
I'm just thinking that in that kind of position, as a white,
safer to.
A white, I would have taken the pawn because I don't know.
That is why we play this trap. You know, Arthur is very tricky. So, okay.
Okay, so white are doing quite a great job after avoiding the trap.
One second. Go back. One step back. Okay. What if we play pawn to e5?
We can actually play it right now. So that was a miss from white, but we cannot say anything because
I know he can play
they saw
h6,
the first trap.
Yeah, so exactly. So okay.
That was actually the
only
move.
I like the way white's activity. I would prefer playing white in this particular position, but
Definitely.
From what I see, Arthur is pretty good at defending and he has been playing excellent chess. He doesn't make much mistakes. So
I actually don't know anyone
too reckless
who would like to have a knight in e8, but that's a bit special.
Knight. It looks like the interesting fact is that all of black's pieces were within the 7th rank and 8th rank, and
they are playing defense.
Now he has to play d6 or
whoa.
C's. Whoa, what? Already? Oh,
okay. Let's see that game in detail. That's quite surprising.
Back. I think for me, it looks like it's a little bit glitching, but okay, that's fine. Continue. Okay. And d7. Continue. Takes. Whoa, and knight takes. And Srikanth won. So I believe that Srikanth has won this game, right? Which means
yes.
Title is open again. Anybody could win this tournament. Wow.
Title is open again, but
I could trust it.
I'm confused on why the black resigns that fast, as they have still a lot of time.
I don't know. Probably what he thought that he probably lost his queen or something because of knight takes f6, but he could have just played queen takes f6.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm not really sure why he was afraid.
I mean,
white is just an extra bishop up, but okay. I think the result won't be any different even if black didn't resign. But from what I know,
I guess until they actually don't trade the queens, everything is fine for the blacks.
Yes, exactly.
Because they have two rules.
Yeah, black is a bishop down. Completely fine, but I think he could have just continued.
Let's see what did it say on analysis. How far are they from? If we go to the final position, we had.
It should be -5 or 6 something. I don't know. 5 plus 6. Sorry, +5.
It's actually.
I can't see the engine.
It's actually +8.
See. +8. Okay, +5, +6, +8. It doesn't matter. But still, yeah, as I said, it's losing. So it doesn't matter whether he
It's
continued or not. Probably he's doing what you said before, saving energy for the next round. So,
probably, but it's a bigger
so
advantage than that what I was going to believe because
yeah, yeah.
it's
Think,
just a
yeah.
piece, right? So, but +8 it means that
It's not only the piece actually, it is also about the activity, right? For example, if you make the move on the
definitely,
board, knight takes knight, queen takes knight, he could just play queen takes b7 and continue with some activity. So I don't really think that this is
definitely, but
going to be.
I think even you were not thinking that that extra
Yeah,
activity
I
is
wouldn't
worth
resign.
5 points,
I would,
right?
yeah, that's right.
I would have believed like
But
+4, +5, but not +8.
yeah, that's why I said like +6 or +5 it would be. But I didn't
Hmm.
believe it was +8. But okay, we are
Second
not
game,
engines to
interesting
evaluate
games we
that.
have since actually Eminem is leading the
Okay, shall
tournament
we have a
now.
look at the? Okay, it's like they are all fixed on 4 points, right? I think this is one of the most interesting Happy Pawn beginner tournaments which I've seen. So many people on the same points, and
What
anyone could win that tournament. You know?
what we have to consider right now is that Tanirav can join the board at 4 points as well, and Lehanis as well.
Yep, that is true.
So if
Oh, this
with the
is going to be
differential,
fascinating. Yep.
if with the tiebreak, sorry, if Tanirav is winning, he's taking the lead on the tournament
Oh,
directly.
that's right.
So that's quite
That is right.
interesting to see. And Arthur
Yeah,
now,
but I believe that Taruna is actually losing the game, it seems. I'm not sure if it's a loss, but looks like he's about to get checkmated or something. Can you have a look at his game? Yeah, this game.
yes,
Yeah.
this is his
So
game. It's complicated
it's about to be
position,
checkmate,
definitely.
right? I mean, it's very close to losing the game. What would you play if you're black, Louis?
That's definitely a good question. I will play queen.
Then then knight e7 is checkmate. Game over. Knight e7.
Oh, knight e7 is checkmate. Oh yeah, all right.
Yes.
That
So this is pretty much lose. That will be serious
what
threats for
what
Hannes to.
about queen here?
Okay.
Is there a checkmate here? Oh,
I would still play knight e7 and win the queen, or I could play f4 if I want to be more interesting and entertaining. But okay, knight. This is game over.
so actually
Ah.
Tanurav is winning that game.
Yep, I believe that Tanarao, hope I'm pronouncing his name correct.
They
Tanara has very good chances of winning the tournament
they can actually
because
take
all.
they have like a checkmate in 2 moves right now.
Yep.
Yeah, you have a checkmate. You definitely have checkmate. Checkmate in 2 with
How?
queen taking g6
Queen takes g6. That's
and
right,
then
exactly.
and then bishop. Okay, but you have
Yes.
also
Oh,
another
this is
checkmate.
also fine. Another checkmate. Safe. But that one was the cooler checkmate. I would have played queen takes g6,
Would have been more fun.
making use of the pin. Yes, more fun. But
And it's a
okay.
forced one, but
Okay,
obviously
so now the title is completely open in the top. So it's either Srikanth or Tanura or
Tanura is taking the lead
Shreyansh Ghosh
on that tournament for now.
with better tiebreak. Excellent.
Yeah, he has a
So
better
all
tiebreak.
Tanura needs to do is beat everyone else. And I think he already played against the top
He
players.
already
If
played
anyone,
number 5.
yeah, if any,
He lost against Arthur.
yes.
He lost against Arthur. He won against number 2.
Yep.
He
And
won
I believe he,
against number 6, and he
okay.
won against Austin. That is not in is number 8.
Yep.
So the
Okay,
only
so I
player
believe that he only hasn't played against FIFA Technique, one of my other students. So if there is
FIFA
any
Technique
chance
is not
of,
really in a game right now. He's number 8. So he still have to
he is.
play
He lost 2
against.
games. I believe that after that draw, he got a little bit disheartened. You remember the draw where he took Rook Pawn Bishop? I think that
Yeah,
was
and now
actually a
he's
completely one game. But okay,
I can
that's
understand
fine.
that it's quite difficult now, but in my
Yes.
opinion, Tanurav should be playing against Omega Punch, I guess, because he
Omega
plays
Punch,
against
probably,
all the
yes.
others. So yeah.
I believe that at one point he must be playing against FIFA Technique. I believe FIFA Technique is going to win the next game. So
Oh, quite
I'm
interesting.
not pretty sure. We will see.
So that was
And
active
he
game.
already played against Srikanth Eminem and he defeated him, right? If I'm not wrong. So,
He only lost against
okay.
Arthur.
That's right. This is going to be very interesting. Shall we have a look at the open section? I believe Paul must have whitewashed everyone, but we will see.
We can. I just want to see all the results that we have. FIFA Technique
Mhm.
actually lost, as we said.
Lost against I am Priyank one. Okay,
Mm,
that's nice.
I I can understand that, but I think that, as you said, he lost a bit his mind about that game that he drew and he
Yes.
should have won.
Yeah,
Oh,
that happens to even to me. So, MD
this
Pro,
is
there's
quite a
one game.
pleasure to see because MD Pro was quite in difficulties in that tournament, as now he's winning
Yes.
against Charlie.
As
Okay.
I said, MD Pro has one of the best willpowers in this entire tournament. He just keeps fighting. He never gives up. That's what we always love about MD
As
Pro.
we can see, Omega Punch started the tournament a bit late. He missed one
Yep.
round, I guess,
But
but since
yep. But
since then he's doing quite a good job.
uh, I don't believe he missed the first round. I believe that Omega Punch played against Srikanth, right? If my memory is not bad. I think he
Um.
played against Srikanth. We saw that game.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Actually,
Srikanth Eminem. Yes. Okay.
okay, and
Yes, I remember
he
that.
lost against Hostin in second game, and since
Yep,
then
that I don't
he's
remember. But
okay.
yep,
Since then he's
that's right.
playing like a submarine and coming back to the tournament.
Yes, that's right. He
Okay,
lost the first three games, but he won the last three games. Okay, so
Paul actually won his game against Malik, so now Paul
Malik.
is
Yep, as expected, Paul is like a clear point up now, right? And I don't
yes,
think he
yes.
has anyone competitors who can actually beat him. So
Hmm.
I believe this is fine.
Let's see how it goes. I guess this is more or less theory.
I guess so.
What is the turning point? Because we saw that Paul ended with a knight, extra knight.
I think already White's position is pretty comfortable. Anyone could easily convert this position to a
Most of
win
it with that
because
pawn. I really don't like that pawn from
yeah,
blacks.
the pawn structures. Okay, Paul is a very strong player and he pretty much outclassed his opponent here. Like wow, perfect execution, hitting on the weak square. The e6 is the weakness, and he's sitting on the e6 square forever. And the backward pawn is d7, which is also perfect. Okay, so some quite high level chess
He's
by
going
Paul
back to that
B.
weak
Yes,
square. He's playing it perfectly.
he's playing. This is.
Okay, he has to
I
move
wouldn't be playing against Paul if I'm in this kind of end games. He's really good in end games, so
Hmm.
it's not a wise choice to go against him with a bad position, especially in the end game. And Black is actually fighting, but I think due to the better free rook. I didn't even see that.
Ah,
Okay.
okay. Actually,
Oh, he missed a simple tactic.
he missed a
Black
simple
Malik.
tactic.
Yes, just an intermediate move, and then okay, it's time to resign this game, I guess. But he kept playing. But I generally believe that players of this level, they
Oh,
just
Paul make it easy. Just simplify it
okay.
and then play
Looking
his
at
game.
simplifying, I remember the game played by FIFA Technic where he simplified at the wrong place. But okay, he
Okay, so
just
Paul is leading the tournament. We have Jessifer with 3 points. That's quite a good score. We have Malik with 3 points as well. We have
that's
Gogo
right.
7777. And
Yes,
then we have, well, that's
there's
such a long name.
VL Sri Sai Krishnov S5. Okay, he's pretty much an Indian, I guess. And
I guess so. Cannot be
okay,
sure
I
about
think the
that.
next rounds have started. Has they?
Yes.
I mean,
Okay,
I
let's
think
let's
have
see
they?
about.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
we missed a complete round.
Happy Pong beginner.
Oh no, no,
How
we
did we
don't.
miss a
No,
complete
no,
round?
we
It's
don't
over,
miss
right?
the round.
Oh
We
yeah,
don't miss
we
the
are
round.
missing. Yes,
No,
yes.
I
I
was
think.
wondering about that, but no, we still have like 30 seconds to wait for that
Oh, where
next
is
round.
Arthur? Why is there wait, a pause symbol near Arthur? Did he leave the tournament because he lost or something?
Arthur?
Yeah, that would
No,
make a huge change in the.
he didn't
It shows
left.
that pause symbol, right? If he left, it
I
would be
saw
showing the pause
pause.
symbol.
He said absent.
Yes,
Um,
exactly. Which means he's not continuing. I mean, did he already just quit because he lost one game?
I guess we will know
But
right now. Okay, so
we will see.
he had
He did leave.
he
Ah,
did leave.
okay. That brings a huge change in the top three rankings. There is one less competitor now, right? Okay.
I'm not sure that Arthur could have possibly won that tournament because of
I believe he could have because of, he could have
he,
just kept winning, I think. Because at one point, Taruna and that Shreyan Ghosh has to play against each other, right?
but
Whatever is the result, I think Arthur could have won the game and reached up. So,
as Tanuraf already played against all the top players, and
no, he didn't play against Shreyan Ghosh. We just looked at it, right? I believe he didn't play against Shreyan Ghosh. And probably this round they are playing against each other.
they are playing against each other as we can see
So
here.
yes,
But
one guy
that's the
has
last
to go
opponent.
down, right?
That's the last opponent. And
Yes.
if we look at the tiebreak, Arthur will have to play against the lower part of the tournament, and he will not improve his tiebreak on that. So
Yeah,
it will be
that's
hard
true.
to get more than 6 point tiebreak extra to win the tournament.
That's true.
Definitely.
That's
It,
true, but
it's
I
not about
believe
the
he could
level
have
of
finished in the
players.
top three, nevertheless. But okay,
Arthur is
let's have a
never
look at
playing,
the game.
as I saw Arthur in the other tournament, he's never playing for top three. He's playing for the win.
Oh, he's almost.
He's a competitor, quite strong
Well,
competitor.
that is
We have three
that's
counts
right.
against. We have Eminem. Eminem against Lehanis will be quite interesting game as
Okay,
well.
that will be interesting.
Omega
And
Punch against I Am Priyang. Tio
oh,
against
that is
MD
also going to be
Brown.
interesting.
Charlie
Yep.
against MVP, and Tomaris against Caden. Okay,
All right, all of them are pretty interesting games. And
this is mainly
which
the
one do
games
you
that
want to see?
this
Okay,
is.
Taruna against Ryan Ghosh
I want to follow
and
two
Eminem
games,
against.
which will be these two games. I think that's the
Okay,
most
I
important
think
for.
this is like kind of the title decider, right? If I'm
Yes,
not
it will be
wrong.
the title decider.
Okay, again, it is a King's Gambit. D6 is not a very accurate move, I believe. I mean, it's completely playable, but D4, is there a
Um,
line like this? I'm not an expert in the King's Gambit, but you are.
Actually,
Do play D4.
D6 can be part of
D6 is bad.
theory. It's theory. It
It
can be
could
part of
be,
theory, but
really.
yeah, it's.
But is D4 correct? I know D6 could be playable, but I don't believe D4 is. Oh,
I'm not
okay.
convinced about D4 at all, but on that one,
Okay. I think Black has managed to reach a position like similar to the Royal Opus Exchange variation,
I would definitely have played that move for the blacks,
Yeah, C5 is
and
probably fine, but
this chain of pawn can be really strong. I mean, you
yeah,
cannot
it
really
could be.
destroy
I
that,
completely
right?
agree with you. Yes, I
Mm,
completely agree with you. C5 is much better. I think now. Oh,
it's playing
there's
right
knight C6,
now.
but that's not a huge problem. Queen D7, but I wouldn't play like this if I was black.
Mm,
Okay, we will see.
that quite a complicated move right now. I mean,
Yeah. I
for
think
white.
black has to try to maintain the bishop pair because his only advantage is the double bishop. So I am not a huge fan of okay, queen
I think
d7 should be
we will go back
played.
to that game later. Let's try to go to these games that are played really fast um, on this part of the tournament.
Okay,
Because,
Caden against Tomaris. Okay. Oh.
okay, we had some special
Okay.
move. Okay, quite a
Okay.
mistake here
And
from
yep.
Tomiris. He should have taken the queen, definitely. That's
Mm,
okay, that's a bit messy.
yep. That's right. But okay, that's fine.
Let's see
Caden,
what's next. What do we have next? We have Charlie
Charlie
against
B.
MVP.
Okay.
Quite advantage for
I think
MVP already, I
yeah,
guess.
Charlie BKK has like really nice bishops. Look at those bishops slicing on the diagonals. I really like those bishops.
And now you have quite interesting
Oh, you
move
have this.
with bishop
Yep.
here.
Oh, you missed it. But he could have played there, and then he could have played Rook C1 after he plays King D7 to protect the knight. But okay,
Mm,
Bishop.
with
Oh, he
okay,
can.
that's a
Okay,
most unexpected move, but good at the end.
but
It's a good move.
it's actually fine. Yes, it is looking like a great move.
It makes blacks looking much better than before.
That's right.
Okay, no, we still have this. That's a mistake from my part. Okay.
hmm That is
Will they
also
actually take the rook? That's a
yeah,
bigger
it
question.
is. Charlie BKK could take it. Let's have a look
Okay,
how
he
he
took
goes.
it. I'm thinking, do we have some interesting move with the rook here? Oh, we actually have it. We have a checkmate possibility.
That we do.
Let's see if we see that, because after rook in f4, we have a checkmate.
That's true, but okay, we'll see. Okay, the game has been
They
pretty
can
much
only
fighting after
actually
the.
go here.
Yeah.
Okay, or here. And that was not an
Ooh,
option.
double attack. That is game over.
That is
That's
game
nice.
over. All right, I think we can go to
Yep.
the next game. That is already
And
finished.
there's already. Oh, MD Pro looks like he's making a comeback. Is that right?
MD Pro
He
is
has been.
is making a comeback,
How many
definitely.
points is he on right now? I believe he is about 3 points. I don't know. I already saw him in
3.5. It's not
3.5. Okay,
that
that is very
bad.
good.
But another thing
Yes, in this quite.
that is a pleasure to see is that FIFA Technique seems that he's back in a game, at least in a
Yes,
mindset
as I
perspective.
told you, as I said, FIFA Technique is going to play against the number one. I mean, whoever wins in the next round, that Tanura guy, and he is probably the only one who is capable of stopping Tanura from winning the title. But
I
again,
think
it's
so,
not
but
going to be.
let's see, because Lehan is already secure is point number 4, and
Yeah.
it was against 3. Oh, okay. We missed that game. Did we missed it?
Mhm.
Yes, we missed it. We were
Yes.
talking
Oh,
about
and Srikanth lost this game.
we were talking
Okay.
about the opening in that game, but at
Yes,
the
that's
end,
right.
not everything went fine.
Seems so. I
Okay.
mean, the opening was pretty bad. But
We discussed the opening before, but at the end, I was not expecting. Wow.
oh, you could have just taken the pawn, right? I mean, what's wrong in taking the pawn?
Nothing
Pawn
wrong.
takes pawn,
No,
and why
nothing
didn't he
wrong.
take the
I
pawn?
would have done the same.
Pawn
So,
takes, and then just move the knight to a safe square. Like I know it's pretty clumsy to
oh,
play knight
you mean
d7.
taking the pawn here, right?
No, it's black to play. I mean, pawn
Is
takes
black
pawn.
to play,
Black
but I
pawn
mean,
takes pawn.
black takes the pawn, rook is taking the
Rook
pawn, and
takes,
then you
bishop e6 is there.
yeah, bishop
Yep.
a6. So
So
it was totally fine. So you don't have to let
yeah, it
go
was fine.
piece
This
for
was
that. So
necessary.
this is the ending move
Oh,
actually of that game.
probably he was aiming for knight g2, but he missed that knight e7.
I guess
Ah.
I guess Lehan start to
Okay.
be Shrikang, Eminem start to be tired
Yes.
maybe after all the beautiful
Yes,
games that he have
probably.
made.
That's right. Beating Arthur, that is not an
Wow.
easy task. And whoa, I
We're
am
talking
Priyank
about
is.
Omega Punch that were coming back in the tournament,
Yes.
but
By the way,
obviously
I believe that I am Priyank is now at 4 points, right? Did he? I think he lost only 2 games and he won the rest of them.
mm,
I am Priyank.
I am Priyank
I
is
am
at
Priyank.
4 point
Number.
now.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
lost only against Shriyang Ghosh and
that's right.
Tanraf. So no shame about
So
that. He
many
lost
players on
against
4 points. This is going to be very interesting. We are moving on to the last round, right? After this one,
yes,
I
but
believe this is like the
there is not really
sixth
a lot
round.
of surprise on the tiebreak. And
Yes,
we
that's
have to
right.
go back to that game as I see it, because it seems that it will be over
Okay.
soon. So Tanuraf will secure his 5th point now.
Okay, I believe, and then I think that we have a clear winner before going to the next round. Okay, this is checkmate.
Okay.
There we go. So Tanura has managed to get 5, and we have so many players on 4 points, and it's pretty much unsure that who is actually going to
There
be the
is
second or third,
there is 2 games left
right?
after that, and it will be quite
Okay.
difficult to see.
Who
Everything
is
will be
finishing in the
about
top 3?
who is Tanuraf playing against. That will
I think
be
he's going to play against FIFA Technic. I think, as I said, he is probably the only one in the top who can probably stop him, and he hasn't played against him yet. So
he hasn't played
I believe
against
that
him yet, but there is quite a
yes,
huge difference of points. He played against all the other 5 players,
I
probably, right?
believe so, right?
Okay, let's.
Because everywhere
We have
and
Caden Kong is making fun of his uh of Tommy Reese.
just I hope that he doesn't stalemate. Okay, everything is fun unless it becomes stalemate. So let us see.
Yeah, I guess it will be quite interesting to see. Just imagine if we have a
I mean,
draw
just
on
a
that
move
game.
like Queen G. Oh,
Imagine if you have a
is
draw on that game, how it will be.
that
That's a
would be
possibility,
quite.
by the way.
Yes.
With so many options, I would not take any risk with the blacks because
Yeah, I would just go for the standard ladder checkmate by one step up, and check. Okay, we will see what Kaden is actually gonna do. Oh my God, he is going to get another
he's
queen.
going to take risk. All I see is that
Risk.
he's taking risk right now.
Yeah, I believe
Oh,
this is the last game of the pawn category tournament, right? I mean, the beginner category
yeah,
tournament.
yeah, it's the last game, so he probably was waiting for that as everybody is now watching him playing that
Yep,
game.
that's right.
Okay,
It is pretty.
let's try to understand what happened with Omega Punch because he was coming back so great. Okay,
Okay, let's see.
because for now Omega Punch was doing a really good
This is
game,
going to. Okay,
but he missed
that
that.
is nice.
Okay, he missed that checkmate here. On that game with MD Pro, he wanted to know what happened with MD Pro.
Okay.
Okay,
MT Pro. Oh, he got a checkmate like this. Okay. I
Theo.
think Theo hasn't seen the queen takes check pawn checkmate idea. Probably just needed to play something like. Anyways, it was kind of bad for. He could have played knight to d1 to defend that pawn, but I don't think. Okay.
Charlie.
And,
Wow, checkmate for Charlie. Quite good. No, it's MVP. MVP
yep.
is coming back. He checkmate Charlie. Okay.
Yep.
All right, let's see. What do we have here? Okay, say end up with a checkmate.
Okay.
Really useful to
That's
make
right.
2 extra queens where you don't actually need it. But
That's
okay.
right.
What about this tournament? We still have
As the
Paul playing.
as the tournament.
Paul is playing
Okay.
against.
I guess he should be winning. Let's see. But I believe Paul can just clean sweep this tournament. He's
He
like too
is
strong,
actually winning.
probably.
Okay, so
There are some. Okay, he is winning extra rook, and that's nice. But time is less.
it's
We
not
never know
extra
what's gonna
rook
happen.
because it's white to play and
By
they
the
can
way,
take the
didn't
rook.
Alex play in this tournament?
I don't
Yes.
think so.
Alex,
Otherwise,
happy
he's
pawn,
not.
Alex. Did he quit the tournament?
She
Yeah,
don't
otherwise, I think he
play.
is the only one who is going to compete Paul if he played,
No,
but he
Alex is
didn't play.
missing
So
it.
Paul is having so Paul is having a one-man show here. No
He
one
is
to
having
compete
one-man
and
show.
just happily winning all games.
All right,
So
let's go back to our tournament with a final round. Not final, but
the
we have.
last one,
It's the
I
last
believe
one. It's the
that.
last one.
Oh,
So let's
that's
see if you
fine.
were right.
So there is a player called
We have.
there is a player called MVP who's actually playing against Taruna. I don't know who this MVP is, but from what I know,
MVP
he
is a
has won
player
pretty
with.
much every game he played.
He has been missing 2 games on the beginning of the tournament, and
But he pretty much won every game after that.
yeah, except when he
So
didn't play it, he won all the games only with one
that's
draw.
right.
Let's see what do we have on that.
So we
game.
pretty much don't know what MVP is capable of. So he must be the guy who can.
He's in a great
probably
shape.
stop
He's in a
Taruna.
great shape for sure.
Yes.
That opening, okay. Is it theory? I'm not convinced about that. That don't look like
Yes.
theory. Is it?
See, I am not sure about the theory, but we will see.
Okay. Wow. That is an expected game. Let's see what will happen. I'm a bit confused about this opening. I don't know. I don't know you, but I see bishop here, and I see a rook here. That's just my opinion. Don't take it as granted. Okay. Can we have something interesting about that game? Let's see later. What do we have on the other game or tournament? We have I Am Priyank against Lihanis. A game that we will follow as well. Can be interesting.
Yep.
We have some problem for internet, I guess, for 3 count. So
Yep.
obviously
Yeah, probably.
Sri Angosh will have the point for this game. It will.
That's nice.
He
So
will,
that will push him to 5 points, right?
that will push him to 5 points. However, Tanuraf has still much bigger tiebreak. So it will not be a possibility to take the lead, but he can definitely goes on the podium. So it's quite interesting for him. Let's see, what do we have next? MD Pro against FIFA Technic. We actually have a game here,
Right.
and it seems that
Okay.
FIFA Technic
Free
is
queen.
not really in a good
He
shape right
lost
now.
free queen. I can read it. Queen d6 and e takes d6. Is that a free queen? Queen d6. Ah, yes. FIFA Technic was pretty much winning the game, and he gave a free queen and a free knight. Whoa.
That's quite
Okay.
sad to end up like this, I guess. Let's see if there is any
He could
other
have won.
possibilities. He seems like he's going everything. He's going
Yep,
all
that's
in,
right.
even if we have a checkmate in one move.
Yes, but I think this is pretty much lost now.
Yeah, I think so. Okay,
Okay.
that will be a hard game.
See.
Okay. I see rook here, definitely. And then queen there. Oh, this could it be a mistake? Oh no,
Yep.
we had a
This is-
checkmate. He missed a checkmate in one
Yep.
move.
That's right. Okay, the game just keeps going on, and
We have free
I
pawn.
believe this is-
Okay.
Yep, this should be checkmate very soon. Okay.
Let's see. We cannot be sure about anything. Do we?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, we should have checkmate, right?
If
It's in one move.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Next one, what do we
And
have? We have
empty
Kaden
pro.
against Omega Push.
Yes.
Omega Push is taking over here. All right. Let's go to the other games. This game seems pretty over already.
Yep. Austin 6HU.
What?
Okay.
Paul lost.
Paul lost?
Paul lost
How
against
is that
Gogo.
possible?
He lost against
Oh,
Gogo.
he got a back rank checkmate. Probably he lost. Okay, that makes the results very
Okay.
much more.
Oh, that was a mistake.
That was.
That's sad.
Okay,
That's sad.
that was.
You see,
Yes,
never
that's
underestimate.
Okay.
Never give up. Never
Yes.
give up a game.
Yep.
It can always end up by unexpected. But actually
That's
now,
right.
Malik is going back with the same tiebreak as Paul. So Malik can take over Paul.
That's right.
That could be
It is
interesting to see. The only thing that separates the two players is that Paul won against Malik. That's the only thing that can happen there. Let's see. Okay.
Yes.
On that
So-
one, the game hosting is
Okay,
over already.
shall we have a quick look at the results after MD Pro won the game? I believe that he is in pretty much in the top.
MD Pro
Okay.
is number 2
And-
now.
Yes, and
Waiting
I
for-
believe that Srikanth Eminem would have lost the game because of, well, he didn't play that game, right? Internet connection.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Oh, he actually played it. He's
Oh, he played. Oh, 33 seconds. Okay.
he is playing
When
it.
did he actually play his first move? Okay. Looks like he came last minute. Okay, reminds me of Magnus Carlsen.
He's actually
We'll
playing
see.
it with not a lot of
Okay.
time.
A 5-minute handicap. Okay.
Just
We'll
imagine
see how this goes.
if he end up winning that game. That will be quite a
That
race.
will be very interesting, but okay, let us see how this goes. I believe that pretty much his position looks good.
He's short in time, but it's not
Because
that
of-
bad.
Yes.
Okay, Omega Push
right.
will probably win that game. What do we have? Wow. Lehanis is taking over I Am Priyank. It's
That's right.
over now, I guess. What do we have next? We have Eminem against Shriyang and MVP against Tanuraf. This is the interesting games that we will be looking
MVP against Tanura is actually looking fine. 1 second. Who is winning MVP versus Tanura? I think Tanura is losing, right?
at. Tanuraf
Oh,
is losing.
that is okay. I believe
But-
that he has high tie breaks, but
There is something that we have to see is that actually, even if he lose, Tanuraf can lose and he will still win the tournament. He will still win the tournament.
Yes, that is true
He's-
because of that huge tie break, right?
Yes,
So,
because of
I
that
believe
huge
that
tiebreak.
even if yes, but I believe that MVP is
But
only
MVP
coming
by
to
winning.
the tournament to entertain.
MVP is number
Okay.
10 right now, and if he wins,
Yep.
where can he go?
He
He can
might be
goes to the
fighting for the third.
he can go number 2.
Yep.
He will
Completely
win much
possible.
more than 3 points tiebreak if he beats the first player. So he can go
That's
to
right.
number 2. This will be, just imagine, in one round going from number 10 to number 2. That will be quite a
Yes.
smart move.
That'll be very interesting. Yep. That's right.
He will be our submarine for today for sure. Definitely, this is
Yep.
submarine move.
Okay.
What do we
And
have
oh,
inside?
actually, this is a very interesting end game. From what we see, Srikanth Eminem joined very late, but he still looks like he's pretty much equal, right?
Yes, and
Are you
he
sure to go for
actually have
this free? Oh,
he now
okay.
have
He
more
gave a
times
free
than
pawn.
when he started the game.
Yeah, started. Increment, it works. Okay. Looks like Srikanth Eminem should not exchange the queens if he has to survive. Ooh, maybe queen e3 to queen d3 to defend it, I believe. Okay. Hmm. And giving a pawn was okay. Just play pawn to h4, king h3. Okay, he has been playing really well. Okay. So I believe your network has been gone, or is it my network?
Um,
Yeah, hello?
yeah, can you hear me?
Hello? Yes, I can hear you. Okay, I just want to
Okay.
make sure the network was staying. Okay, so this game looks pretty interesting. The SN game is pretty complex, and I believe that's okay. Moves like this could go for the end game. I think pawn takes pawn is pretty much going to a losing end game for Srikanth Eminem, and Shreya
I
Ghosh should be fine
I
winning this
tend
game.
to agree with that. Wow.
Yeah, this
Okay,
pawn
it's
end game is pretty
interesting.
much losing. So
I'm surprised that blacks actually don't trade the queens. That would
yeah,
have been
because the
so.
opponent game is pretty winning because oh okay,
No, it's blacks.
maybe
Blacks can choose
Srikanth
to trade
Eminem
the
can give
game.
a check and maybe but no more checks. The queen has
That's
to go back.
that was blacks to play, and they choose to didn't trade the queens. That was
That's quite a
surprising to me.
surprising thing. Yep.
Okay, maybe they can
As
have.
long as the queen is in the diagonal, I don't think there is any okay. So all that Srikanth Eminem can hope for is to play queen h4, queen e8, queen h4, queen e8, and get a draw.
Definitely.
Let us see.
That's the only option I see.
Yes,
Would you
we'll
play
see.
check here?
No,
Wow.
we will see.
Okay. Now we might have a draw.
That's
We have a
right.
draw.
Queen e8 is a draw.
We have a draw. Okay. What a mistake from blacks.
Okay, Srikanth Eminem has managed to save the game after coming back in less than a minute. I
Wow.
believe that this he should
And
be happy with this draw.
MVP actually turned off winning against Taniraf at the end.
Oh, that's nice. And which means that oh, looking at the tie break, I believe that maybe MD Pro might be good. He had like how much tiebreak? I don't remember. Oh, it's Srikanth. Oh yeah, obviously he has won against Arthur, right? That
Yes.
would give
So
him fine
now
tiebreak.
the only game we have left is I am Priyong against Lehanis.
Versus, and how is
Lehanis
that game going, by the way?
Lehanis is in case of winning, he might be able to come
Oh,
back to the podium for
yes,
sure.
Hannes is yeah,
Can it,
Hannes is winning actually. I can see that. So
Lehanis is winning, but can he won 3 point tiebreak? Is it possible to win
mhm.
3 point tiebreak in that game and take the first
I'm
seat?
not sure. Probably because he might get 4 points if he wins this. I believe this tiebreak. I'm not sure what system is used for the tiebreak, but if it is like book holes, I think it is supposed to be +4, and I'm not sure actually. If he gets a +4, maybe Lahanes might end up winning the tournament.
That's
So
definitely what could happen. So now I guess if I was Daniraf, I would be hoping that Leanis is losing, just to be sure that I keep my gold medal.
yes, that MVP coming to the tournament changed everything. That MVP guy, he just came out of nowhere and he managed to defeat Tamura.
he
Okay, now
managed
Tanura has.
to defeat Tanuraf. He managed to
Yes.
defeat Charlie, and
Yep.
then that's
Oh,
all in the big players. But still managed
yep.
to uh, destroy a bit everything that they were planning at the top of the tournament, or at least.
Yes. I think this was one of the most unpredictable tournaments which we ever saw in Happy Pond beginner section.
And MD
None of
Pro
them
as
was
well.
one-sided.
MD Pro ended up quite slow, and he started quite slow, and then he ended up to go from number 10 to number 3. And Arthur
That's right.
was winning that game and finally quit it and end up number 8. So we have
Yep.
a lot of things happening in this kind of tournaments.
Yes.
Okay,
So
it should be fine, I guess, for Lehanis, even if you have only 30 seconds left on the clock. That will be
yes,
definitely the
because
biggest
he
threat.
can easily convert it. The rook is coming to e1, and then can we make the board a little bit bigger so that we can have a look? I can't see. Okay, rook e1. Oh, I think even more precise. Okay, maybe rook to h4 or rook h3. Okay.
Uh, I definitely think that Rook E1 is a move to play. I would have played
Yes,
same.
sure. Okay, we will see. Okay.
Okay.
I don't think that he's actually playing rook e1 for some reason. I don't know. I think. Ooh, that is quite a very interesting move. I mean, it's quite risky. Pawn takes. I'm not really sure of pawn takes though,
I'm not sure
because it.
too. I would have just
But I think it is
play
still
Rook.
fine for. I think it's still fine, by the way. But I just want to make sure that it's not losing anything. Okay, maybe rook to g4,
Best
or maybe
best
yeah,
plan for the blacks
rook
definitely
fg4.
is to trade. They have to trade the Rook.
Yes,
If they trade the Rook, there
exactly.
is no threat.
That's right. I would do the same too if I was black. But again, as I said, the move which black should have done is rook e1 long back. But
Okay,
now
they
it
are
doesn't.
actually trying to trade the Rooks right now.
Trading the rooks. Okay, that is a good
They
choice.
forced it, right? There is no options.
Oh, wait. Okay, nothing is there. I was just thinking if there was something like knight f8 check and then
And
rook
then
to
trying to checkmate,
g7.
right?
But
With
the
the two
problem is
Rooks.
rook on f8. But the problem is there is
A Rook
the
on
rook
F8,
f8 is
yes.
defending. Yeah,
That would
so
have been
just
a very beautiful checkmate.
true, but it's not working. What can we do? Unfortunate. And I believe if Priyank
Wow,
wins
he
this
is playing it.
tournament,
He is playing it. He is
okay,
trying like everything just to not trade the rooks. Oh, okay,
what?
that's
Okay,
all
now
right.
this should be losing. I think he will resign this game, but okay, or
Mm,
maybe he will keep fighting.
no, he
But
went
yeah,
out.
he resigns now.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so let's look at the results. I want to know who won the tournament. Who won?
I want to make a bet. Who do you think won the tournament? Can Lehanis win the tournament or not?
One, two, three. I'm not sure about the tie break, but as Tanura managed to win everyone except MVP, his tie break should be, I don't know. I would say 60% Tanura and 40% whatever. What's this?
Lehanis?
Lahanis. Yep,
Okay, I think that
60-40.
Lehanis got on top. Okay, let's see.
Okay, let's
Lehanis won the
see.
game. Oh no.
Oh, it's Tanura. Okay, but I think
Oh,
it should be pretty close. If you see 21.5
I'm
and
actually confused
19.5.
because uh the tiebreak of Tanuraf was not at 21 before. Was it?
Yes. Yeah, because he defeated Lahanes,
Oh
right?
yes, yes,
And
yes,
if
yes.
he defeats Lahanes, and yeah, her rating increased. So,
Oh
yep,
yes, yes, yes. He defeated Lehenis. That's why
his
he's
point. Yeah,
first.
that's
Okay,
right.
so
Exactly. So,
congratulations
Srikant Eminem finished, yeah, third.
congratulations to
Okay.
Tanuraf for winning that tournament. He played
Yep.
good almost every games. Congratulations to Lehanis as well and Srikant's Eminem that have been
Yep.
quite surprising, but they have played a lot of beautiful games.
Yep. This was definitely one of the best beginner tournaments which happened so far. I mean, the most competitive one,
I
if not the
totally
best.
agree. That's the best
Yeah,
tournament
like look
I
at
have.
the players, the players fighting for the third place. 4.5 players. There are like four players. If you see, can you scroll down a little bit?
Hmm.
Yes, and they are only separated by tie breaks, right? In fact, everyone are separated by tie breaks. So the
Everyone is
first place
separated
is
by
decided by tie
tiebreaks.
breaks, and the Yep,
At least
exactly. This is
for the 10 first players, they almost
yep,
everyone is separated by tie breaks. So it's quite interesting
exactly.
to see. Usually, we
Yes,
always talk about statistics because sometimes we had quite unfortunate statistics, I would say, uh,
that's
with like a huge percentage of white winning games. But now it seems quite regular, I would say. A lot of games have not been played. That's why we have a high percentage. Would have been more clear
that's
if we
right.
can have not that much, not 39% absence for that tournament.
That's right.
But all right, this is all for that tournament. Let's see about the the Happy
Open
Pun
category.
Open.
Yes.
We still have
Also, I want to look at the other participants, the beginner, like whoever finished in that. So I think
for the
this,
other
yeah.
part.
Shall we scroll down? Let's have a look at everyone. I mean,
On
we
second
could
part,
see,
you have your
yep,
favorite player on that tournament,
technique,
FIFA
yes.
Technique.
And there's, okay, let's have a look at all the Happy Pond students. Let's go from the first. Let me see if I can recognize any Happy Pond students. So, Omega Punch. Oh, there it is. And Priyank is also my student, by the way. So, I think Omega Punch finished very well with 4 points. This is a very hard tournament, and he actually managed to finish with 4 points.
I
It's
agree,
pretty
I agree.
impressive.
He ended up playing good
So,
at the end.
yes, exactly. And I think in the end, he managed to beat Caden, right? The game which we saw in the end. So
Caden is
that was a
very Caden is very unpredictable. Sometimes
yes,
he
he
has some genius
yes,
genius idea, and the game
yes,
after he seems like he's not using his genius. So I don't know.
that's
Maybe
fair.
he's
Well,
choosing to use it or not.
he's quite young.
He's
He's
quite
quite
young.
young, so
Yes,
he
yes,
has
yes, definitely.
a lot of time to improve his genius. So there you go. And
Definitely. Did
then
you
who else is
recognize
left?
any other students that you had?
I guess Austin is also a Happy Pond student, my student, who was in 10th place back.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the bottom. So after, yes, he also finished quite well with, I think he defeated someone in the last round. I think it's Daichi. Okay.
Is
Yep.
Daichi,
And
yes.
he managed to get 3.5 points, which is above 50%. And yep, that is it about the first page. And the second page, if you notice, there is FIFA Technique and Charlie BKK, both of them Happy Pond students, who finished with 3.5 points and
It's
pretty good
honorable.
score.
It's
Probably,
definitely honorable in that kind of tournaments
that's
because the
right.
level was quite
And
high,
probably
right?
FIFA Technique would have been aimed for more. I mean, he was
Mm-hmm.
completely winning in the last round, but he gave a free queen in the end. But well, I
Yeah.
think if he won, he would have been in the fight for the third place. So, okay. That being said, then there is Caden Kong, and then there is Theo. I believe he is a Happy Pond student. I'm not sure. Then Tomoris is definitely a Happy Pond student.
Hmm.
And, well, I think that is all about the players, right? The participants.
That is all. That is all
That's
about
all
the
of the
players
tournament,
for
I
this
believe.
tournament.
Yes, that's right.
Let's have a look
Okay.
on the
Now,
main tournament. Actually, Paul lost 2 games in a
two
row.
games. Okay, I thought this was the title for Paul. Okay,
No, it's
all
not the
right.
title for Paul. I guess that
Yes,
Paul have been making a mistake in that game too
yeah. So who is?
against
I
Marcus.
think. Yeah.
Playing against
Okay. Isn't
Marcus.
this
So Paul have the
okay?
whites in that game.
Yeah, it looks like white is pretty much fine, I believe, but I believe it's not very easy to make precise moves for white because with this kind of pawn structure, it could easily go wrong for white. I mean, I
Definitely.
don't. Yeah. For example, here, I think white's pawn structure is a little bit shaken, and I believe that. Okay, what bishop d2 here? Nothing else is there. I think
Hmm.
bishop takes c3. Okay, exchanging the pieces should be good for white, I believe, especially the
Definitely.
bishops.
Most of
Okay,
it with that kind of pawn here and the bishop in the
yes,
opposite color.
yeah, this should be fine. And I believe that white is fine.
For
Go
now,
ahead, let's see.
it's 0-0, so it's quite equal game.
Yeah, but
I
according to practical play, I still believe that white is pretty much fine because
I
I
like
think
white, but
black.
I have to say I like black games as well a lot because
Yes, actually, black. I mean, if we come to the bishops, both the bishops are pretty useless, and I think that white easily can convert this position to a better game if it's not very easy for black to make good moves, because he has less space.
He
So
has less
that's why I
space, but
prefer white.
they can actually just be waiting. The white
Yeah,
cannot
he
really
should be waiting.
push
But you know
anything.
what's hard? It's actually hard to just keep waiting, because you
Hmm.
have to make some good moves, like improving moves, even though you're waiting. And
Honestly,
that
now
is the
now
hardest
I,
thing.
I tend to prefer white games now
Yep. Probably white played a blunder somewhere
because
in
because
time
of
trouble.
because of
Other than
that
that,
pawn
there's no way.
because of that pawn
Yep.
here. But let's see
The
what have been
isolated pawn.
played.
Okay. Bishop d3. Okay. Very king. I already don't like bishop d3. It's a pretty much very forcing.
Wow.
And he lost with he again missed a simple intermediate move tactic. If I
Hmm.
believe Paul has done that. Okay.
Well, he
So
had
problem.
no choice. He had no choice because
Yes.
so
No, after bishop takes d3, he could have played rook takes rook, right?
yeah,
I don't think he. Yeah, rook takes rook,
rooks
and
take
after
rook.
queen takes rook, or yeah, if
He
queen
takes the
takes
queen.
rook, yeah, if queen takes rook, then we take the bishop, and if
Yeah,
we
yeah,
take
yeah.
with the rook, we take the queen. So this is pretty much fine. So as I said, maybe it was time trouble, or maybe the fact that Paul lost the previous game, he was a little bit disheartened, just like
Hmm.
one player in the the beginner category. So okay,
There have been
I
quite
think
two
after
good
this it is
games after
pretty much
that.
bad for, yeah. I mean, no matter how good you are with white, I don't think it's easy to win this in the open category, right? People are very
Yeah.
merciless in the open category. If they get a free piece, they are going to keep it, and they will win no matter how strong you are. Yep. Oh, I think there's. Yep. There
Okay.
it is. Well, that changes the outcome of the open category. Who knows who is going to win the open category? There is Malik and there
Um.
is.
Now there is Malik in Gogo 7, and they are not playing together. We have
Yep.
Malik playing against. Is it your mom?
Let me check. I think it
VKR
is my dad.
is your
PKR is
dad.
my dad.
Okay.
Yes, that's
So I
right.
think we should follow
So,
the game of Gogo against Marcus as they are playing for the
yep.
first place. Let's see what do we have.
Okay.
So we have Malik against your dad,
Okay.
VKR. What happens there? Hmm.
I'm taking this. I think is this the last round of this tournament? Okay, I
Um,
believe this is also quite unexpected.
this is the last
I
round.
was okay. I think both the tournaments were really nice this time because I think that the tournaments are always double edged. Nobody know who will win the tournament. So
So
okay.
now what we can have is that it will depend if Gogo wins and Malik lose. Hmm,
Yes. I think Malik is playing against my dad, right? So I
um,
don't
yeah.
think Malik might lose. No offense to my dad, by the way. So, anyways, I think we will see. Malik has a very good chance. Okay, what do you think about this position, Louis?
I, I
I
I like
think this
blacks.
is pretty much even, but I like black. Yes.
That would have been my move. I would have played queen here, but I guess maybe
Yep, I think.
I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. I believe that knight move over there is pretty useless because the only thing which it's doing right now is
What
attacking the rook,
what
right?
about knight taking here? Do you think it's a good move?
I was thinking of the same, but this is even better, right? I mean, you're attacking both the pieces at the same time. That is what I was thinking of.
Hmm.
Rook e8,
Yes.
sorry, rook
Yes,
d8.
definitely.
So now he will lose one of the pieces. I mean, his only tries to play something like that is
We can have rook here. Rook here saved it.
no,
It don't save the
not
bishop.
really.
It
He'll
don't save the
it won't
bishop,
say
but
uh
no, it still
it won't
loses.
say the bishop.
It still lose. What?
Now it's losing, right?
Now it's
Knight
losing
takes
one.
us.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess
I think he will
that's
take with
it.
the rook.
Malik is probably going to win the tournament. So
Hmm.
okay.
Take it to the rook. Okay. Being on seventh line with this kind of attack will be really complicated for whites, definitely.
Yes.
Do you want to see the game of Paul?
Yes, let's have a look at Paul against who is it? I
Uh,
believe that's my mom. Okay. Again, no offense to my mom, but I think Paul might win this game too. But okay. Okay, Paul is having an extra pawn and a very comfortable position.
we can't
But
be
as
sure.
I one thing which I noticed in Paul's game is he's always the one with less time. So that is probably ending him up in some
Actually,
positions where he has to make
I would say that we cannot
quick
be sure
decisions.
about anything because Paul is probably not in the right mindset right now. He lost 2 games in a row.
That's true. That's true.
So
But
there is options. There are options for your mom.
oh, okay. Now there is this rook to d7, which is attacking the bishop and threatening a mate called the blind swine checkmate. If the students remember, if the rook, I mean, it's already there on leeches. You have to go to leeches, learn
And Paul is not playing
and
it.
practice. Hmm.
That's a bit surprising.
I think this is no. I think this is also pretty good because it's attacking both the knight and the bishop. He's trying to remove the defender using a technique called removing the defender. Okay, this should be good. I think Paul is also pretty much winning, which means should he secure his second or third place after this win? Maybe
If Paul wins that game, he will secure a podium for sure.
second place, probably. Yes, of course he will finish in the top three. That I'm pretty sure of.
Second
And
place,
I
not
believe
sure about second place at all, but he will secure
okay.
his third place.
Yep. Oh, maybe second place too. Okay, yeah, depends. If Gogo wins, then he will be the one with second place, right?
But actually,
So
you were right. He's securing his second place because Gogo is losing.
that's true.
He have
Yes. So,
one rook.
extra white has an extra rook. So yes,
White
as I
have an
said,
extra rook.
if someone can beat Paul, then he can definitely be very strong. Marcos Walters is actually quite strong, it seems.
Seems like he's strong. Yeah, definitely. Let's see what will happen in that game. We still have to see.
Which makes me wonder whom did Marcos lose with? I guess one should be Malik. Who is the other one?
Sorry, what did you say?
Whom did Marcos lose with? I know one should be Malik, but I don't know who's the other one. Just to make
You
sure
have one
that
is Malik, and the other one is
Jessifer.
Jessifer.
Oh, that's nice. Of course, Jessifer is always a strong competitor in this tournament, right?
So in that game, it's look like it's a mistake, I guess.
That's right.
Yeah, okay. It's a mistake, and there is a taking a knight for
No,
sure, and taking on
yeah,
checks, and
and
there is
then
the queen for free. That
three.
surely that.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see what do we have in these games. Can Malik win? Probably, I guess. He has
I
one
think
knight and 1 pawn
extra
extra,
knights. He is going to win this game easily.
and in
And what
that
about?
game, Marcus will be winning. Probably.
Yep, Marcus. Yep. So that makes Paul the who has better tiebreak? Is it Paul or Marcus?
Paul has a better tiebreak, so Paul can
Okay.
secure his third. Ah, no, he will secure his
Okay.
second place. Oh, okay. Marcus already took second one. If Paul
Mhm.
wins,
Oh, they both have 14 points.
hmm,
If you see the tiebreak, right? So
they
from
play
what I
together.
think is, yeah, it depends on all the round between my dad. Okay, if he wins, he will get more points, I believe. But okay, this
Marcus
is
won against Paul, so I guess
yep.
Paul will not go over Marcus
I'm
in
not
tiebreak.
sure. I'm not sure because the Leach's tiebreaks works completely different. I'm not sure because there's no such thing called direct encounter in Leeches. So I'm not really sure how this tiebreak is going to work, but we will see.
Okay, he was losing already anyway. What happened in that game?
Yes.
Wow. See?
Okay.
Your mom still have a chance.
How did this happen?
This is a surprise. How did this happen?
Okay.
Here Paul.
Oh, he went again. He made a mistake in the intermediate move. If you see, yeah, 1 second.
Yes.
Rook here. He shouldn't have taken the pawn. He just needed to move the knight. Can he go one step back?
Here he just need to move the knight.
One step
Just
back.
move knight
Yeah,
here.
one more step back. Yes, you could have just played knight e3 here, white.
Knight e3.
So again, he made a mistake here. Okay, again, I told you, right? In time pressure, always it's a time problem
It seems that
for Paul.
Paul will really be unhappy when he will realize that the only game he lost is because of intermediate move.
And time. So, well, as I said, Paul is extremely strong in classical chess. I have seen him play in tournaments, but I am pretty
Well,
sure that if he
I'm
manages
confused
his
here.
time,
Would you have played
yes,
that, or would you have?
it's a free rook, right?
It's
But
not
okay.
free, but
I-
I mean,
Oh, but okay. My mom is tricky, but okay. Oh,
okay,
black won. Oh, black won the game. Okay.
black won the
Wow, my
game.
mom won. Okay, I'm getting some treat today.
It,
Okay,
next time
that's
you are
nice.
making some bets on the Happy Pawn Open, I will bet the opposite, and I will be winning for sure.
Okay. All right. I guess so. But okay, that doesn't mean my dad is going to win, right? Or is it? I
It
pretty
actually
much believe that
changed.
Malik is
It changed the podium, and
okay.
Paul is not on the podium anymore.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, Gogo is 4.5 points, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that must be okay. If you see, Paul lost the last 3 games in a row, which
So
cost him the
the
podium.
only thing we can
So,
have is that if Malik is winning or not, but he seems that he will be winning against your dad.
yep, I guess.
So
And
Malik should be our
even
winner
though
for
if he
today.
loses, just saying, even if he loses, I think that
He's still the
he is
winner.
having such a high tie break that he's pretty much the winner.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, definitely. Let's watch this last
okay.
game. That's quite surprising about the time that Malik have.
Yeah.
He still have.
So,
He just started his game actually. He had 5 minutes before. He still have 5 minutes.
that's right. So, okay, I think that is the only game left, right?
Yeah, yes,
This
that's the
other
only
game
game
is
left.
over. Yeah. Okay, so all right.
Yeah, it's the last game for today.
Let's have a look at the students who actually played in this category tournament. Shall we have a look? Okay, there's Dardich, who is actually a Happy Pun student, and he got 3.5 points in this tournament. It's
It's
a huge task in the open category because not many people play in the open category of our students.
you
And if
had
you manage,
Apipon Jane actually, which is another student, very young student, and
okay,
he played the beginner opening last time, and
okay.
today he played the regular open. But
Oh, that's nice already.
if
And
my
how many points did he get?
he should not
Maybe you
get.
had to scroll a little bit.
He got
Oh, he's over there.
2.5.
Okay, that's
Got
actually
2.
good because he managed to win games, right? Not very easy to win games in this category tournament.
He don't really win games. He
Okay,
had
but okay, still
yeah, but
2.5 points is good,
he made a
not bad.
draw. Oh, for someone
I
who
think that draw is also not
is for
a
someone who
draw
is
because
late.
yes, that's right.
But I will say is that playing
Yeah, okay.
playing this open when
Yes,
he's
it
really
is a
young.
huge.
I think he's something like 5 years old, 5 or 6
Oh,
years
that's
old.
nice. Okay, I like the spirit actually playing the open category
He
and
really have a strong
enjoying.
mindset. I mean, you
Yes,
can choose to play
exactly.
the
I know.
beginner
I mean,
opening. You have a limit
yes,
at
exactly. We could
14
see a
years
lot
old.
of 1600s and 1500s playing in the beginner, right? They are still
Yeah,
playing in the beginner, but here he is just going guns on with stronger players, which is actually very
he
nice.
still have like 10 years to play in the beginner open, and he
Yes,
chose to play the
that's right.
the regular open.
Yes,
Why not?
exactly.
Why not? I would say. Okay, this game seems pretty over, so I think we will have our winner for today.
Okay, I guess so. Why is my dad not resigning the game? I
That's a
mean,
good question. Maybe you should send him a text message.
yes, I should. I don't have my phone right now, but I could say resign.
You,
Hey,
you, you,
dad,
you
resign.
could say, Dad, you are on YouTube. You don't have to do that.
Exactly. I could say.
Okay, we should have like a pretty fast checkmate, I guess.
I guess, yeah, get a rook or get a queen and then just queen to,
Hmm.
okay, get another queen and checkmate. Game over. Bye. Game over. All
Okay.
right. That's game over. Now let's go to the standings.
Up. So we have
And
our winner,
yeah,
and Paul actually ends
congratulations.
up at the fifth
Oh,
place.
fifth? How is
Yeah.
that? Oh,
Um.
there's Jessifer. Oh, I
He
never noticed his games. Okay, he
actually
suddenly won the game in
Paul
the end, it seems.
Paul totally braked at the end of the
Yep,
tournament. He started perfectly,
that's
and
right.
then
We
for one or another reason, he
Probably the game where he gave up that back rank checkmate, right? After that game, probably he started to,
he's
well,
starting to make the same mistake at every game.
yep, that's right. The
So
intermediate mode, right? Which we saw in all the three games of Paul. So, anyways, I'm pretty sure that he's going to come back in the next tournament for revenge and probably
definitely.
get the title. That
But
is
this
always
this
on.
is actually teaching us a lesson is that even if you are a really good player, everything can happen, and sometimes you cannot control really your emotions, or you are disturbed by something, and it can lead you to actually didn't perform as much as you wanted to.
That's
So
true. The same thing happened in the beginner category with one of my students as well, right? FIFA Technique. He
definitely,
simplified the position and he missed a winning game to a draw, and then he lost his confidence. So it's all about your confidence and your human mentality. So,
definitely.
anyways,
So,
that being
anyways,
said, let's
if
have a look at the tournament players. So
before
Marcus
to look at the
Walters,
tournament players, just want to congratulate Malik for a beautiful tournament with 6 points on 7 for today,
yes,
and a
dominating this
performance
play.
dominating this tournament. Performance at 2,140 elo. And then we have Marcus, which actually played really well as really good as well, and Jessifer. This is our podium for today. So big
Yep,
congratulations for them. And then
yep.
if we
By
look,
the way, Jessifer is sharing Happy Pond, so it's special congratulations. We have to mention that as well.
do you want
So
to make some other comment on the place number 4 to number
other
10 of this tournament?
okay, place number four, Go is I don't know who he is, but he played very well. I think he managed to be. I think he was the first one to defeat Paul, right? He was the one to break his streak, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yes,
Look at
exactly.
Paul's. Yeah, he was the first one to break the streak, winning streak of Paul. So kudos for that. And he played very well. And Paul, as a teacher of Happy Pond, he played very well. But as I said, he is much better in slower time controls, and he plays really good chess when it's slower. He is very good. But in shorter time controls, he just needs to be playing a little bit more fast. But I think he is doing very well. He got 4 points, which is actually good. And then comes, oh, my mom and dad are placed close to each other. VKR and VG. VG
Did
is
they
my
play
mom.
together?
Yes, they did. They didn't play together, I believe. Or did they? Actually, they did. I believe. No, no, not really. I think
I'm not sure
they.
about that. No, it seems
No,
like they
they
don't.
didn't.
No,
Yes. Okay,
okay.
that is. Yes. So, but okay. They play. My mom got 4 points, which is actually quite good. She defeated Paul in the end, right? Not a easy task. So I
It's
have to
a nice
congratulate her for
performance.
that. Yes, my dad also played well, and Dandich, oh yeah, a student of Happy Pond, 3.5 points, which is a very good result. And Pranav advanced, and the other person I have no idea about. And second page,
On a second page, I'm not sure
I
that we
think,
have a lot of interesting things
yeah,
as
there is Happy
we saw
Pond
it before.
JN, who actually got 2.5 points,
Hmm.
and there is Ritz the Blitz who managed to get 2 points. I guess they have been playing very well, right? And after that, okay,
He
nobody else,
won on a
right?
checkmate, and then no,
Yes,
not really anyone
that's
else.
right. Okay, I think that sums up the entire tournament, right?
We we
With the most number of, sorry,
we have someone from the other tournament. Is it from the other tournament? Eminem. Eminem is
um,
in both.
Eminem. Oh yeah, I think he might have joined in the wrong one. He must have clicked
Ah,
join in
yeah.
both,
Okay,
right?
okay. That's why.
So that's
That's why.
okay. But
Okay.
other than that, yes, I believe that. Okay,
That's all
this is a
for.
very nice tournament. Sums up all the tournament games, and again, this I think this was a very nice experience looking at all the interesting games from both the open and beginner. I appreciate all the students and teachers and the other participants who joined this tournament. It was really good experience for us who were streaming, and probably for you too for playing those games. So,
Definitely, I
yep,
totally agree with you. We saw two really good tournaments, and this is definitely the best beginner tournament I saw from the beginning that I started streaming. So, congratulations to all players for all their wins and all their beautiful game. Thank you very much for all of that. And I think we
yep,
spent a really good moment. It already
yeah,
almost 2 hour 30 of stream. and I feel like it's
That's
just
right.
20
Almost.
minutes, something like that. So it happened really fast.
That's right.
Thank you very
Okay.
much, teacher
Yeah, it was really
Rajesh,
fun.
for joining me today on that stream. It has
Thank you
been
so much.
really fun, and
Thank you.
thank you all the viewers of Apipon streaming live, and see you for the next tournament. Bye bye, everyone.
Okay. Thank you.